Bulldog TV's back. It's Friday night.
Well, I mean, what else are we going to do on a Friday night?
Yeah, I think we're going to watch a football game.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
And a really good one tonight.
Woo! Before the national anthem.
Yes, yeah.
You know what? We might.
It might be time.
You know what? We're going to go down to Heiser, and he's going to give us the keys to the game.
No. I told you. Enjoy the national anthem.
We'll be right back with you after the national anthem.
MSHS band, as always, what a great performance.
Hey, speaking of great performance, let's take it all the way down.
All the way down.
To Ryan
All varsity home sports games for the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Go to YouTube, search Bulldog.
Yes, sir. Hey, welcome to Frank Dutton Field, everyone. Tonight, the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog take on the Mount Zion
from Bulldog TV, right
Braves.
on YouTube.
Braves. Thank you, guys. I had a brain fart there for a second there. But, yeah, we expect the Braves to air it out tonight. Watch for number 2, Harvey. Harvey, I think, has a close to 600 yards on the season. So it's going to be up to the Bulldogs to play some stingy defense there. Word on the sidelines is we're going to play a little cover 3 and try to shut down the wide receiver lanes, see if we can slow down the passing game. On offense, we expect the Bulldogs to run the ball. They've got a 3-headed monster down here, and we're expecting them to play some smash-mouth football. So beautiful night here in Mahomet. We're expecting a great game, a conference matchup here, and we'll see what happens here after kickoff. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Ryan. Welcome back to Bulldog TV after your short little break to welcome in the new little guy, Tyson. Chad, we have got the conference championship.
We're basically at the championship.
I think it is. This is one of the best Mount Zion teams, and they've had a lot of good ones coming in here tonight to Frank Dutton Field, and I think our guys are ready. Coach said they had a good week of practice leading up, but Mount Zion's a load. Why don't you talk a little bit about what kind of challenges do they bring offensively?
Well, first of all, before we do that, let's just welcome the viewers from Mount Zion.
Just welcome Braves fans.
13 of them have tuned in here.
Oh, well, thank you to them for.
The Bulldogs get ready to take the field. Dan, here.
Yes, sir.
Statistics don't lie.
No, they don't.
Bulldogs, the camera will catch that, but statistics don't lie. Mount Zion's offense is 77%.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh, boy.
That's a challenge for the Bulldogs.
They're going to air it out.
They're going to air it out, and let's talk. I think Heiser picked up on it. He did. It's going to be Jacob Harvey.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He has, let me do quick math here. That is about 48% of the passing yards.
Well, we know who we got to stop. At least half of them.
For the Bulldogs is that our DBs are not the strongest.
Correct.
That's
They're young. They've struggled defensively. They're growing up on the go.
Bullhorst. Stocks.
Timeout, Chad. We've got some orange haze out there tonight. Look at that on the screen.
I think it's humidity.
I'm pretty sure it's Die-Dash weekend here. Anywho, talk about the offense again.
Yeah, real quick.
Bullhorst, the running back.
Running back, and of course Stocks. So they're number 1 and number 2 when they are running, and that is only 344 yards on the season.
Stocks, the quarterback.
I want to point out one kid.
Yes, sir.
J.C. Anderson.
How tall is he?
6'8". 6'7" for crying out criminy.
6'7".
243. So 6'7", 243. He's a
Come
little
on.
kid. He plays tight end and defensive end. Is that right? Did I get that right?
I believe he's an Ole Miss commit to boot.
Well, you know how I feel about the SEC.
Yeah, you're a lover.
Well, hey,
Roll Tide.
I can tell you no matter where he goes in the SEC, if it isn't Alabama, I don't care.
Well, he's playing for Lane Kiffin.
Well,
Oh, I can't even see the field. This is amazing.
speaking of seeing the field, what do we have problematically on
Defense.
side?
Well, they're led by a lot of playmakers, including Jacob Harvey. He's a cornerback as well on defense. The dude's a hero for them. We're probably going to say his name a lot. He's on both sides of the ball. He's got a couple picks. He's got a pick 6 this year. But the guy that I'm really worried about is the linebacker, number 14, Calvin Becker. He leads the team in sacks and tackles. 36 total tackles on the year, Chad. Number 14. He's a junior.
Highlight him right now?
Yep, he's 6 foot, 192 linebacker. But they've got a great secondary. They pay a 3-3-5, kind of like a
It's almost like a nickel
nickel type package. So they really believe in defending that pass game. So we're gonna need that run game to defend.
Speaking of defending it, we're going to take it to another camera outside of the booth and turn the cameras off.
I don't know. Can you even see?
You can barely see the field. I can see it even less with the camera on.
That is not technical difficulties, folks. That is dye in the air, orange and blue dye.
Dan will have the call for the kickoff, and it sure appears, unless the rules have changed, that Mahomet will kick it off. Of course, I'm going to put on my customary duct tape mustache. It's Coach is superstitious.
Oh, there we go. He wanted that. He requested it. Jackson Davis set to kick. Orange and blue jerseys tonight. The orange hats. The orange leggings. And you got Jacob Harvey. We just talked about him back deep, along with Brody Lippa for the Braves. Harvey's number 2, and he's on the far side of the field if you're looking at it on the TV. And we've already got a little bit of delay here as the officials huddle up.
Well, they're concerned about the smoke.
I think they're concerned about visibility. And the smoke is clearing slowly to our west.
It could be a dust storm with the lack of rain that we've had.
By the end of the game, it will probably be almost a Mansfield, if we're lucky. It's slowly fading away.
Well,
All
Mount Zion, Bulldogs. Someone's going to win. Someone's going to lose. We're about to find out who.
We got Bulldog football Friday night. Frank Dutton Field, Jackson Davis, all the dogs. I'm so excited I can't even wait here.
There's the whistle.
And we're underway. It's a pooch kick. And they're going to stay away from Harvey. They'll go to Lippa instead. Number 4, Lippa, takes it on the opposite side of the field. He's got some room in the middle. He makes one cut, but he finally gets tackled down at the
32, 1 yard off,
32-yard line.
I don't know what it is about this
It's a
year.
magical spot.
Well, we're going to see here.
We're going to see
get
that
by where
offense.
Keller Stocks, their stud quarterback, comes into the play. And actually, I'm going to grab my notes that I accidentally just threw away here.
Well, he's 6'3", and he's a senior, I can tell you that.
Well, I think we all knew
Stocks.
that. 62% completion rate on the year. I can't quite make out who's behind him. I think it's going to be Bullhorse.
Yeah, those numbers are tough to read. JC, you can't miss him, 6'7" on the near side here.
He's a big one. Snap back. Handoff right to Bullhorse up the middle. Still plenty of room. Still on his feet. Dragged down at the 49-yard line. First down for Mount Zion.
Chad, on that one, we had guys to the spot. We just didn't finish the play. You got to wrap up, bring them down. You can't let them get momentum. Bullhorse, their lead running back on the season. He's going to make you pay for it if you miss a tackle.
Well, he's quicker than I thought he was going to be right out of the gate.
Yeah, we got to stop the run because they're going to be strong in the pass game.
At some point. And Anderson lines up in a tight end spot. It's a fake. And Stocks is going to keep it. Rolls out to the right side, and he'll pick up 2 on that one. Bring up second down for Mount Zion.
One good sign I see here early, Chad, for the Bulldog defense is Javon Tompkins is in the game. Remember,
well, we heard something about that.
Well, last week he didn't play for over half the game, and we were wondering what was
Vance
going
was
on.
in.
Vance was in. So it's good to see Javon out there.
That's going to help with pressure up the middle.
What a tough matchup with this 6'7" J.C. Anderson over here.
And he's gonna widen up into a receiver set, and Stocks will look to him and call an audible, or so it would seem.
They seem to take their time here.
In motion comes Bullhorse, and it's a wheel route out to the outside across the 50, 45, 40, still on his feet, across the 35 and taken down at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for Mount Zion.
That time, Bo back got it. He made the play, but he got caught in no man's land. That was a very methodical play. You kind of saw the whole thing coming from up here, but we just didn't shift.
It took its time, didn't it?
Yeah, we didn't shift quick enough. Bo had to chase him down, but not after a long gain for the Braves, 1st and 10.
It's easier to see when Mount Zion's closer to us. We can see their numbers now. Same formation, stacks left and right, hand off to Bullhorse, and there to get him is going to be, I think it's Bo back on the tackle.
Back.
Bo is.
Bo is back. That time he did a good job. Javon is such a game changer. He takes up so much attention on that inside that he frees up Bo to make plays like that. Bo does the rest. Good play. Brings up 2nd and 9. Short gain for the Braves. They still haven't aired it out yet, Chad.
I was just going to say, surprisingly enough, they're on the ground thus far and marching without much contestation. Contestation?
That sounds like a great word. I'll go with it.
Contestation? In either case, Stocks back, and he finally airs it out to his J.C. Anderson, number 18, tight end.
Yeah, Colin Hammerschmidt finally got him down, but not after a nice slant play. Brings up 1st down for the Braves. We've got to defend that slant. It's hard to do against a big target like that, but you've got to be a little bit more physical at the line. I think that's what Coach wants from that.
Well, speaking of physicality, Evan Ashmore, number 75, 6'5", 313, big boy on the line. He's looking to eat tonight.
Chad, we haven't heard anything out of Harvey yet either. Watch out for him, number 2 in the slot.
We haven't. Anderson sets up on an island all his own. They are double teaming him. It looks like 3 over the top for the Bulldogs.
They take their time in between plays.
3 receivers set to the side. Bullhorse to the right. It's a handoff to Bullhorse, and the Bulldogs are there to sniff it out.
Come on,
still on
finish.
his feet, and they'll end up with the loss of about 2 on the play, 2nd down.
Yeah, that's Javon in the mix and Bo. Both the guys got in there that time, but tell you what, Bullhorse didn't stop. You got to finish the play with him.
Those legs.
You got to finish the play with that big boy.
I mean, what is it?
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah. Well, Heiser will
squatting.
know.
What is this kid squatting for crying out loud?
I could picture, I could see it. I couldn't come out.
Yeah, well, you know what else I can picture?
Yeah, hopefully.
Keller Stocks
tackle
in
for
complete
loss.
control. It's a zip to Anderson
Same
across
play.
the middle, and they're going to hit
Balls
out. Oh, and the referee says the ball is down.
Oh, man.
If we ever needed instant replay, it would be right now.
Oh, and we needed a game changer like that. They ran that same slant play to their big target for Ole Miss commit, J.C. Anderson. We haven't found an answer to defend that yet.
Well, when the linebackers are playing so tight, that slant's going to be there every time. He lined up in the slot. He was a little slow to get up. He did a little side cartwheel to get out. Seems to be fine at this point, so he's going to be man-to-man.
Yeah, they put Luke Boo on him this time. They switched Chase off of him.
Hand off to Bullhorse right up the middle, and he'll march it in uncontested. So Mount Zion strikes first, 8:14 to go in the first quarter. Let's take it down to Ryan Heiser, who's on the field, had a front row seat.
Yeah, gentlemen, we saw the Braves take about 4 minutes off the clock. They marched down the field with an even mix of run and pass plays. Right there, the Bulldogs kind of blew the coverage a little bit from the offensive line and opened up a wide hole for a touchdown. So Braves are up 6-0. We'll see if they get the extra point.
Well, Dan, here's the couple of things that I've seen really quick.
Yep.
Mount Zion, when they're first hit, they don't stop.
Nope.
Bullhorse is driving his legs, and they're calm and cool.
They are. You could tell they're a seasoned team. They're experienced, led by a lot of seniors. And Ryan pointed out a good point, I thought. By the way, that was Gabe Schumacher. That was good for the point after for the Braves. They had a good mix of pass and run and really kind of had their way on that drive. So that's a little concerning for the first drive. We got to shore that up a little bit. You got to be able to shut down one or the other at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can shut down the run and test that passing game a little bit more on the next drive. But, hey, Bulldogs got to answer. This isn't This ain't going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy.
This ain't your mama's football game.
This ain't your mama's
hey,
football game.
Speaking of having answers, I don't know if you noticed this, but just to our right for the first time, we actually have the offensive coordinator for the Bulldogs in the room next to us, what I'm super stoked for. We get a front row seat to what they're calling.
I've never seen it in all of our years.
It's probably because the mosquitoes are out.
Super excited that Burner and the staff are next to us. Cody Moen back deep this time for the first time. It's usually Manuel and Seymour. This time it's Cody Moen and Wade Manuel back deep for the Bulldogs. And Shoemaker is getting his football ready to be kicked off after he had the point after. So, yeah, there's a little bit of new look here for the Bulldogs back deep. Mixing it up. Cody brings a lot of speed to that backfield. The junior. Shoemaker sets to kick. Takes his time. Waiting for the whistle. And we're all ready. Here comes the kick. Shoemaker kicks it deep. It will be to Cody. He's going to watch that. That'll
be out of the back of the end zone.
What a kick from Shoemaker. Showing off his leg there, Chad.
Well, let's talk about Mahomet's offense just for a second.
Yes, sir.
We've struggled a little bit in the passing. Of course, we always hit the deep pass. Running has been good, but if you're the offensive coordinator for the Bulldogs, are you trying to establish the run first, or are you going to strike?
Well, I mean, he's right here. You want me to go around?
I don't think he's going to want to talk to us, but just out of, your gut.
I think you have to establish the run. That's our strength, Chad. We've got to establish it early, and that opens things up for that passing game. That's not exactly our strength. But guys like Nick Golden have really been showing up lately.
And speaking of showing up, Brian Pruitt, and there's a quick whistle.
Well, what we don't want is as many penalties as we had last week.
Something tells me, and there's the first one out of the gate. Full start. We saw that quite a few times last week. It drove Coach absolutely mad.
That's the last thing you want to see.
He
on
didn't
the
break
first
his
play
hand,
from
though.
Scrimmage.
I think
no,
we can all be happy about that.
Nope, he made that perfectly clear, too. But what a great halftime speech that was.
Pruitt to Ashby. Off the left side. He's still driving his feet, still on his feet across the 20 to about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Ashby picking up right where he left off last week. He was a staple workhorse for the Bulldogs last week. And it looks like we do have an injury on the field. It's one of our Bulldogs. And with that, we probably should take a quick timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be right back on Bulldog TV.
At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today.
Okay, we're back on Bulldog TV. That injury was going to be Golden, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jackson
Golden.
Look, he's walking under his own power, though. That's a good sign, Chad. It looks like maybe his ankle got tweaked or something. So let's hope Chris Santorini gets him right back on the field.
In motion's going to go Wade Manuel. Handoff right away to Marco Casillas, and he's wrapped up for a loss. That'll bring up third and about 10 or 11, depending on where they spot it. 7:38 to go. Mount Zion on top, 7-0. Bulldogs desperately needing a call here.
We talked about linebacker Calvin Becker, and he was right there on that one, number 14, getting in the mix for the Braves.
And Dan, you said he wasn't playing, but look who just checked in.
Oh, Bryson?
Oh,
okay. I thought maybe he was on the injury report.
Well, his parents are right there.
Well,
I mean, why would they be here if he wasn't playing?
Well, I think they'd support the Bulldogs, Chad.
You never know.
You just don't know, I guess. But Tiefenthaler is in. We're going to need him if Jackson's not.
One safety over the top, tight man. Pruitt looks across. Ashby goes in motion, and there's a flag very quickly.
I don't like it, Chad. It looks
a
like
dead
some
ball.
sort of illegal motion.
It is. You have to have a certain number of people on that line set, and when you're set and you come off of that, that'll get you. Second penalty, 10 yards so far on this first drive for the Bulldogs.
Corners for the secondary for the Braves giving a lot of cushion early on, except for Harvey. He's playing press man coverage here on the near side.
That's Ashby in motion, sets up in the H-back. Pruitt rolls out to his right.
Great route.
He's got none other than Bryson.
Defense holler.
That'll be short of the first down, so they'll end up having to punt this.
No,
wait a minute. No, that would have been, it would be.
It is
It'd be
fourth down. It is fourth down. Good route, just not enough room for the first down there to come up the sideline. It just kind of ran it right out of bounds. Brings up fourth down. That'll be a 3-and-out for the Bulldogs here early. Jacob Harvey back deep for the Braves. He's their hero. Pruitt will set back to punt. The quarterback gets the punt off. It's a short punt. Harvey's going to let that one sit. It'll get a good Bulldog bounce all the way to about the 40. So 60 yards to the end zone for the Braves on this drive, Chad.
Well, we don't want to repeat what we saw last week. You brought it up. Penalties. We had 10 yards in penalties there, which actually ended up costing us a first down, and we've got to come up with a defensive stop for against Mount Zion if we hope to compete in this game.
Well, we've got to take at least one of the phases out, and they're wanting to establish the run. They did that early, and that opened things up for guys like JC. We still haven't heard from Harvey yet, so look for them to key in on him, get him the ball, either on the outside here or in some sort of handoff situation. He will run the ball too.
He's set up across the field. So is Brody Lippy, wide receiver to this side, along with Jacob Harvey.
Did you say Dua Lipa?
No, I didn't.
I think she's a singer.
And Stocks all kinds of time. Looks downfield, and he's got his man. That's going to be JC.
JC Anderson, yeah. He did. That was kind of a scramble play. Stocks did a great job of just taking his time, waiting for the seams to open up. JC made something out of nothing. That wasn't his original route.
Well, how do you know?
He came back to the ball.
How do you know that?
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, if we're being honest. It's a first down for the Braves.
Ricky Jones, Anderson, and Brody Lipa in a trip set to the Bulldog side. On the far side, Jacob Harvey. Keller Stocks looks over, taking his sweet time. No reason not to. Hand off to Bullhorse, and the Bulldogs have him there. Still on his feet.
He is tough.
And where he should have been right at the line of scrimmage, scratch out 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's tough, Chad. When you get him right at the line of scrimmage, especially guys like JT meeting him at the line, and he blew right through that by driving his legs. That was number 20 that ended up coming in the Bulldogs. Nope, sorry, that was Talon that came in and finished the play. 21.
Oh, that's 21, Dan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
2nd and 5 for the Braves.
Stack receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He goes to his favorite target. Anderson nearly picked off.
Chad, it's there. They like that inside seam. That inside slant play is wide open. Fortunately, the ball was mishandled by JC, but we've got to be a little bit more physical at the line with JC, I think, and try to cut that route off a little bit.
Almost a bump and run, tighten it up a little bit.
I think so. I mean, the problem is then you worry about getting beat deep, but you got Talon back there to help you out.
Tight receiver set, J.C. Anderson in the tight end, Ricky Jones on an island to the left. And there's a flag. It looks Bulldogs are calling it a false start. Let's see what the referees say. It is a dead ball offsides on the Bulldogs. Yeah, I think it doesn't go their way.
I think discipline is going to be a theme going forward. We've got to be a little bit more disciplined offensively and defensively right now. That's 3 penalties, I believe, for the Dogs, if I'm not mistaken.
I just wrote it down, Dan.
To Mount Zion's 0 penalties. We've got to win that side of the game as well, Chad.
Mental toughness is something that this coaching staff preaches a lot. Having a little challenge this year, really driving that home, but they continue to do so in either case.
Yeah, they've been playing some good football. The last 2 games, the Bulldogs taking Sycamore on the road, and then last week the blowout. Now they're getting challenged tonight.
Stocks drops back. It's a quarterback keeper, still on his feet. He'll get enough for the first down, and that's going to be about the 31-yard line, as luck would have it.
Yeah, 31. It's a first down, too. Stocks with the keeper. Not sure if he was looking to pass that ball originally and just found a little bit of an opening up the middle.
Well, you can ask him after the game, Dan.
I probably won't.
Yeah, he'll be on a bus heading home.
Yeah, I don't have his number or nothing.
Same set. Stocks rolls out to his
Okay,
left, and finally
let's go!
at the 41.
Let's go, Noah Frank, with a play we needed. We needed this crowd back in it. Noah brought some energy, got the sack.
Well, that
That's
was
a
a
big
weak
play.
side blitz, and if you watch Stocks, he rolled and he tried to pump it to the right and then rolled to the left. Design play. Bulldogs there to sniff it out.
Yeah, Noah did a great job of not worrying about it and came through okay.
And we're going to see if J.C. Anderson has another slant in him. Linebackers are in really tight. Stocks drops back. He goes to his favorite player behind the linebackers, and it is J.C. Anderson again, whose name is, I believe, is Jeffrey.
His name is Jeffrey,
Which
and
I understand
he
he doesn't like.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know that for a fact. But number 30, Luke Boo, trying to keep up with him. But, again, that inside slant is just pitch and catch right now for the Braves. We've got to figure out a way to cut that off.
Stocks hand off to Bullhorse off the right tackle, on his feet and whipping down. Touchdown, Mount Zion. This kid is really impressive, Dan. I got to give it to Mount Zion.
Yeah, the balance of this offense is impressive. Let's go down to Heiser. Heiser, what was your take there on that drive?
Well, early on, the Bulldogs are giving it up. I mean, you guys are already commenting it in the box there, but we've given up 3 penalties for, I believe, 20 yards total. Hard to win a football game when you got to make up negative yards. But again, what we see out of the Braves is a good balance between pass and run. Bullhorse has all the room in the world to run. So he's picking up the yards, and he just blasted it in for a second touchdown. So Bulldogs trail this 14-0. Hopefully we can get something going here on the next series.
Yeah, the Shoemaker's good for the point after. 14-0.
Here's something. I think Bullhorse is the quickest back we've seen.
He's powerful, too.
He's powerful.
He's quick and powerful.
I'm going to guess 350. He's squatting 350.
I wouldn't know. I mean, we'll have
Hey,
to,
if you know
we'll
how
have
much
him.
he's squatting, put it in the chat.
I'm sure I bet you his mama knows, but his mom's probably here at the game.
Hey, only my mama loves me, but she could be lying too.
Okay. I don't even know how to respond to that, Chad.
Well,
but
I'm
you're
putting
gonna,
the duct tape mustache on because I
Oh, you need
forgot.
it.
You know, the coach is superstitious.
You didn't have that on the whole time?
No, I just now put it on.
No wonder we're down 14.
Well, we're about to turn it around. You can see right here. I put it on.
Oh, my goodness, Chad. I
And
blame you.
I think that's been the problem all along.
Well, we're going to be fine now then. We're going to be fine now. Cody Moen back deep for the Bulldogs along with Wade Manuel back deep. And Shoemaker gets set to kick. Chad, the balance of their attack is really hard to defend when you just as soon as you get focused on the run. We just seem like we're on our heels. The whole series, we seem like we're on our heels.
Well, give credit to their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
They're keeping us on the heels.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. We got to figure it out. Now we got to figure out some offense and some special teams. And this kick will go deep to Moen.
Good Lord Almighty. Second one out of the back of the
won't.
end zone.
He about put it through the goalpost.
He almost hit the scoreboard.
I think you got to track that thing down to Farmer City. What a kick.
Yeah,
Guy's
Farmer
showing
City's
off his
probably
leg.
being aggressive, Dan.
Well, I was going to say Bloomington, but
That's super aggressive.
that's really aggressive.
Well, let's see what Ryan Pruitt, offensive coordinator, Mike Berner, and team have
Right next
striked
door.
up. I think they're going to take a strike.
Take this down for them. I feel bad.
I think
Usually
they're
that's
going
the
to. I think they're
opponent.
going to take a strike. They come in a tight setup. One receiver. It's actually going to be Brody Lippa. You called his name quite a bit.
It's there.
Pruitt's going to roll out. He's got a man pickup of about 5 or 6.
Yeah, that design rollout play worked on the last drive to Tiefenthaler, and it works again for another 5-6 yards. That's what we need. Positive plays. Don't be going backwards with penalties or tackle for loss. Let's just keep positive plays. Now mix it up maybe with a little Cody Moen here.
Moen in the backfield along with Pruitt. It's a fake. Well, that was intended for Cade Ashby, and I think it was hit at the line by number 44.
Yeah. Pruitt looked indecisive there. It looked like he wasn't sure if he wanted to run that ball or flip it out, and he just didn't make up his mind in time. He was trying to get it to Ashby late, but there was too much ruckus up there. to break it up.
Well, I think it was actually Evan Howley, the linebacker. He came up, and you saw Pruitt kind of jump to try to make the pass.
Yeah, Howley did a good job there. Break it up.
Pruitt with twin sets in the backfield. It's going to be Casillas and Moen. No receivers wide. Casillas in motion. Pruitt across the middle.
Good.
And it is intercepted. If it stands, no.
Great.
I actually think it hit his foot and popped up.
I think it did too. I think we caught a break there. But give credit to number 12, Will Moore. What a great defensive play to get his paw around that seam pass from Pruitt just in the nick of time. And I thought it was a pick too, Chad.
The way it popped up, that did not hit the ground. In either case, 4th and 5, and Bulldogs going to drop back Ryan Pruitt to punt it.
Harvey deep. That's a good punt from Pruitt. Harvey's got to go backwards to track it, and he's going to leave it alone. He's going to let that one sit. That's where Tiefenthaler and the Bulldogs will sit it. What yard line?
31.
31. I
Well,
think that's
at
pretty
33.
consistent.
I mean, it's north of 30, so I think
Yeah,
it's what
it's
we need
somewhere
to
in
focus
there
on.
anyways.
Well, Bulldogs need to come up with a stop here, or this is going to get ugly really quick.
Well, they need some first downs. The time of possession is certainly not on our side at this point. We've got to move the chains and at least give our defense some break, if nothing else.
If I'm the offensive coordinator now, I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to run it. I'm going to chew that clock up and eventually get into the end zone.
I have a feeling, Chad, and I hate to say this, that Mount Zion has no intention of slowing down tonight.
Well, it sure doesn't look
They've
like
been
it.
on the opposite side of these ball games for a lot of years.
Stocks drop back. Quick pass to J.C. Anderson inside, and the Bulldogs are right there. He'll pick up 1, bring up 2nd and 1. 3:58 to go. All Mount Zion 14-0 thus far.
Bulldogs did a great job of team tackling there. They closed on the ball well. It's really easy to spot JC when he has the ball. He can't hide back there. And he's actually not too hard to take down because he's so upright.
It does make you wonder why we're not cheating a safety over to help that coverage. But, what do I know? And Stocks.
Oh, come on, get him.
Rolls out. He was caught in the backfield for the first down across the 45, cross midfield down to the 49-yard line.
Made something out of nothing that time,
Well,
Chad.
he was wrapped up in the backfield.
He
Just tucked it.
totally contained. We had him all contained and somehow got out of the bubble. And what's his name? Bo Back was there chasing him down, but not after a huge gain from Keller, the quarterback, the senior, 6'3" senior, scrambles for 12 and a first down. And that's that darn 51-yard line, Chad.
Oh, it's plagued us for years.
What a beautiful night. We've got to get this crowd back in somehow, some way. Blackout student section. Got to get them.
And it's a quarterback keeper to Stocks, and he'll
There it
lose
is.
1 or 2 on that one.
That's what we need. We need a couple of those back-to-back. We need to get some tackle for losses. That time looked like maybe Tompkins and Noah Frank.
I don't know if you saw it, Dan, but number 51, Luke Miller, was irate with one of his linemen. It seemed like he missed a key block that made that blow up. 2nd and 11 at the 51-yard line, as you say, 49 for those football fans out there.
Oh, yeah, there's the real football fans. No, it's 49.
Stocks drop back. Bullhorse rolls out.
He's got options.
And
Get him.
he's got heavy pressure. And he
Oh,
keeps
nice
composed.
play.
I didn't see what happened when he rolled to his right, Dan.
Well, he released a pass, and Bo Back jumped and deflected it. Made a heck of a play to get up in the air and deflected that ball down. Bo Back, he's been a key on this defense and a bright spot early on and a lot of not-so-bright spots.
Well, for the first time tonight, it's 3rd and long for Mount Zion, 2:41 to go in the first, and they're bringing out their receivers.
Two
That's
guys.
gonna be Ricky Jones, Jacob Harvey, and J.C. Anderson.
Find Anderson, find Harvey. Those are the two guys you can't let beat you right here.
Stocks drops back. He looks for his key receiver across the middle. He has him. And it's a fumble. And it looks like, let's see the signal. Bulldogs have it
Football!
for once. Well, we talked about that. Let's go down to Ryan Heiser. Ryan, what did you see?
I saw the defensive back there. They are going for the ball. I don't know if you guys are noticing that from the stands, but every tackle they are swiping at the ball, and that's exactly what happened. They stripped J.C. Anderson, ball got loose. Bulldogs have it. Let's see if the offense can respond.
That's exactly
that's
right.
A
That's
really
what we
good
needed.
call out by Heiser. I have not
They're
seen
scraping.
that.
They're scraping.
They're scraping.
21, Talon Decker. He's the one that recovers the fumble. Big play for the Bulldogs. We've got to find a way to move these chains down the field here.
Still a tight set. Owen-Seymour goes in motion. It's a handoff and a huge loss, huge being 5 or 6 yards. And I think that was Moen in the backfield. I can't quite see.
It was, and it was 55 Jordan Abreu for them that got through the line very easily for a big loss. About a loss of 2, actually, maybe 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs.
So Moen comes out. Marco Casillas sets up in the H-back, and they've got some speed receivers, albeit tight set. Pruitt all alone. And it's an inside shuffle pass fake. Gets around the corner, and he's going to have another loss down to the 29. That'll bring up 3rd down. I tell you, the speed of this defense is really amazing.
I was just about to say, Chad, the speed is really killing us. That was Landon Morrow up from the DBs coming up there. He read that and made up ground in a hurry to get Pruitt. There just isn't much room to run.
At some point, Bulldogs have to take a strike with one safety over the top.
You got to hope that Jackson, he's on his feet on the sidelines. We got to find a way to get him back involved.
Double set motion. Ashby sets up in the H-back. Pruitt rolls back, still on his feet. Looking, has pressure, still on his feet. He's going to tuck it, still on his feet. And probably pickup of 10, but it'll still be short. 4th down.
Yeah, that's tough.
Is this the time where you just gamble and go for it?
It kind of looks like you're thinking about it. Pruitt did a nice job. He made something out of nothing there. He looked downfield for his receivers, didn't find anything. Scrambled, picked up about, 5-10 yards. But no, it's going to be 4th, and it's still 10 to go. They're going to probably punt this. Harvey's back deep for the Braves.
At some point, Dan, they're going to show this deep fake punt, and they're going to pass it. I just call it.
It's a pooch kick from Pruitt. Harvey's going to have a chance at this one. He makes one man miss. He's down the left side, and he'll take it right out of bounds. There's going to be a late one.
No penalty. It should have been. I think they actually both tripped.
Yeah, it gets slick there on that track. It looked worse than it was, Chad. I think you're right. They both hit that track surface, and their spikes gave way.
Well, so a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. Nothing doing on a defensive stop. Now Mount Zion with 1 minute left to go in the first quarter
seems like
has another opportunity.
Half of football has been played. Hey, before we get started on this drive, let's thank our sponsors. Without them, Bulldog TV doesn't work. Subway, Busey Bank, Jackson Quality Construction, Sun Power by Legacy Solar, D1 Networks, Christie Clinic, Mid-America Mart, Andrew White, FedEx, First State Bank of Forest. Thank you guys for making Bulldog TV what it is today.
Well, Mahomet no longer in a 3
There we go.
safety set. They're cheating up a little bit. I think what they're trying to do is take one of those slant routes away.
You got to. And Bo Back is being asked to do basically the entire run coverage, and he got that one that time.
No gain there.
Looked like Colin Hammersmith tripped him up as well, but Bo Back finished the job.
2nd and 10 for Mount Zion. 32 seconds to go. Clock is ticking. 15 on the play clock. Stocks rolls out to his right. Heavy pressure.
Okay.
And it is thrown out of bounds, but he broke the tackle.
Yeah.
But he was going down when he threw that with
and he got it out of bounds. And he got it out of bounds on a dime. I mean, Bo Back was draped all over him, and Keller Stocks just chucked it out of bounds, no problem, just barely outside the tackle box.
Well, he's 6'3", 202. He's not a small quarterback.
No, he's not. He's a returning quarterback, so he's got that composure.
So for the second time tonight, Mount Zion in a 3rd and long situation here.
Once again, you know who you got to cover here. 18 and 2. Take your chances with the rest. Let's see what happens.
And the Bulldogs seem to be cheating to the inside on both of those receivers. That's going to be Jacob Harvey and J.C. Anderson.
We've got a heavy DB package in. I know you mentioned it, but we've got man coverage across the receiving core, and we still have 3 safeties. Heavy.
I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. They're not going long.
No, it's the
You
slants.
don't need a cover 3 over the top. You need to get one of those playing almost an off linebacker or a safety cheat to take that slant away
Like
as
a
a
rover.
ball hawk, you like to call
like
it.
a rover, like maybe cheat talent up a little bit, take that slant away, or at least make them pay for it when they catch it. Well, all Mount Zion here early, but a lot of football left, Chad. It's only 22 seconds ago in the first. We got 3 quarters to go. We've seen this team in the past flip the script. Just last week, they flipped the script and had about 5 unanswered touchdowns. I think we need to hear from Heiser. I haven't heard his voice in a while. Heiser, if you got your ears on, what's the pulse of the sideline?
I do got my ears on. I'm still waiting on the call myself. I think they were not on the. I think the Braves weren't on the line of scrimmage, and then ended up calling a timeout.
Got it. Well, they're set this time. Big third down play here for the Dogs.
Empty back set for Stocks.
He's
5 receiver set. Looks like it was lined up offsides. All kinds of time.
Get
No
him.
pressure. Rolls out to
There's
his
Bo.
left. And
There's
there
Bo.
it is. That'll bring up no gain. 4th down for Mount Zion, and the Bulldogs finally get the stop we've been talking about.
That was a coverage sack. That's what they call a coverage sack. Great job by those defensive backs to cover all the receivers. Kellen had nothing left, and Bo finally spied him, took him down, put them in a 4th down position where we're going to get our first punt.
Well, we would go to commercial, but our executive producer has left, so you get to hear us.
Is he getting
Hey, Dan, I don't know what you did
pork
before the
chops.
game, but I had a couple of friends over.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, we had smoked chicken.
Oh, man, was that
Potatoes.
chicken? Was that chicken something?
I mean, they were so good it'd make your tongue flap your brain out.
Oh, and I feel like that's why I can't speak tonight. Yes, sir.
Oh, let's go down to Heiser.
I just wanted to give a quick point out to Bulldog number 15, Pierce Douglas. You know, we talked about in the pregame show how Harvey was going to be a lead receiver here. Number 15 has shut him down for the most part in this first quarter. Now, the Braves have clearly had an answer for it. J.C. Anderson is catching the ball, and Bull Hurst is doing well out of the backfield. But we are shutting down Harvey, which is a good sign for the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
good
great point.
call out.
Great point. We've been waiting for him to break out, and he hasn't. He's been shut down. You're right. Give a shout out to Pierce for the great coverage so far. Let's hope that keeps up.
Well, if you think about it, you're not going to use J.C. Anderson on a long streak.
No,
You're going to get him in and around the linebackers and use his body, his size.
Yeah, you don't need to send him deep right now because they're making the completions easy. Those short slants are working. Hey, we've got a chance to get the ball back and get the momentum a little bit back as well. And that's Cody and Wade Manuel back deep for the Bulldogs to receive this punt. I don't know who the punter is until they show me their number. And it's bobbled. And the ball's loose.
Oh!
Big play. Bulldogs will take over at the 35-yard line. Special
Huge
play.
Special teams.
Special teams.
That's going to
Let's
be
go.
number 2. Noah Frank there to scoop it up.
Noah Frank.
Lot of noise.
Special players. Special teams.
Got a first quarter update for you.
Yes, sir.
The Braves lead with 12 first downs. The Bulldogs only had 3. The Braves had 71 yards rushing. The Bulldogs had 3. And passing, the Bulldogs had 4 attempts for 0 yards. I'm sorry, that was 0 interceptions. They had 11 yards versus 63 yards of the Mount Zion Braves. So the Mount Zion Braves are definitely leading the possession and the yards.
Well,
That's
you can
14.
see that early. Stocks has kept it a lot.
Yeah.
Bull Horse has come out and kept it a lot. That's not what we actually thought we would see. We'd see
No.
more heavy
More
pass.
pass, and 14 yards for our offense ain't cutting it. We've got to pick up the pace offensively. Got to find something here.
Still no wide receiver set, and it's a handoff up the middle. That happened so quick I couldn't even see who got it.
That
I'll
was
tell you here in a
Casillas.
second. It's going to be Casillas.
Yeah, Casillas. We didn't see him last year or last week. He was injured, but it's good to see him back. He's a power runner, and he always falls forward. That was Paul Sullivan. Excuse me, not Paul Sullivan. Yeah, Paul Sullivan's on our team. That was Evan Howley again on the stop for the Braves, inside linebacker.
Well, we got Casillas and Moen lined up in the backfield, along with Pruitt. Wade Manuel all on his own to his left side. It's a handoff to Casillas off the right side, and he'll scratch out another 2 or 3.
Yeah, why not, Chad? I mean, if you get 2 or 3 per possession, at least we're making positive plays and getting a manageable third down situation.
I'm just going to make an observation. When you have Wade Manuel all on his own, watch what the safety is doing. Wade Manuel has about, of course he's not going to do it now, but he's been having about 15 yards for a quick slant. Let's see if they go to it.
That safety is cheating up quite a bit. Moen in motion.
Casillas with the handoff, hit at the 25, scratches out across the 25 to the 24, and that'll bring up, I believe, 4th.
Man, you get Casillas a full head of speed, and that looks painful when he's running. That was a good tackle.
I know, that's going to be a first.
And he picks up a hard-nosed first down, does Marco. Again, 3 Marco Casillas plays in a row. At least we get a first down. Might be, I believe that's our first down of the game. 10-24
say
left
that
in the
again,
second. You heard me, Chad.
Yeah, I did. So a rare under center for Pruitt, and there's a whistle. I don't see a flag,
It's like
but
a
I think it's going to be a
timeout.
timeout for the Bulldogs, and we'll take one too. Come back right after this.
Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Let's get back.
Okay, we're back here.
Hey, we're back.
After a Bulldogs timeout, each team has 2 left. Apologize for the viewers. We've got a glitch on the live stream tonight, but, you're just going to have to live with it, I think, or turn it off. I mean,
or just
2 options there.
Get glitchy with it.
Yeah. Pruitt, handoff to Casillas off the right side,
Go,
still
Marco.
on his feet.
Go, Marco.
Has the first down,
Go, Marco.
still on his feet.
Go, Marco.
And he's in
Go,
for the
Marco.
touchdown, Bulldogs.
Go, Marco. Go, Marco.
Well, let's go down to Heiser. Heiser, we've been talking about it all night. He finally gets a break. Talk to us.
It's really nice to see the Bulldogs on the board there. 6 points there for Casillas. Big shout out to Lane Schultz on the offensive line. He had a massive block there, which allowed Casillas to free up and get some running room there. So Bulldogs finally on the board. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, hey, Dan, we got a little rain this week.
Let's go.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
Fireworks are back.
Okay. Love to see
Fireworks are
that.
back. 10:06 to go.
Like to see more fireworks tonight.
Pending a PAT, which
Jackson.
appears to be good. We have a 7-point ball game.
That's exactly what we need.
We're going to stay right here.
Turnover and a touchdown. We're right back in it here at Frank Dutton Field.
You know what I think it is?
Defend that turf. It's 100%.
Yeah, it's my duct
It's
tape.
100% what's going on here.
Oh, look at this. Is this
Flip the
4th of
switch.
July? What's happening out there?
No, it's still September, Chad.
Oh, just for a few more days, I wouldn't mind having some fall football weather. Nice dialed-up plays by Mike Berner and the offensive staff.
Went heavy, went with our strengths, the run game. And, Ryan made a good point. We don't talk about Lane enough. Lane Schultz is one of those linemen clearing the way there. We talk about them Daniels boys a lot, but we don't talk about Lane a lot. Lane, a key block on that play to get us in the end zone. So Bulldogs will be set to kick. Jackson Davis, our kicker. They send back Harvey and Lippa deep for the Braves. Harvey on your near side. He's the one we've kept quiet. Let's hope we can keep him quiet. He's number 2.
Well, he has 600-plus yards on the year, and I don't know if he has a reception tonight.
I don't believe he's had a reception yet.
That's what makes him dangerous.
I don't know that he's even touched the
ball. You
ball.
don't want to get lulled to sleep.
Aside from one return on a punt, I don't believe they've got him the ball yet. And so shout out to the defense for keeping him under wraps. Let's keep it going. Jackson cues the kick. It's a pooch. She's going to kick it short. They knock it down. It's live. And the Braves do a good job to cover that up.
Vanderveer almost with the recovery.
That would have been brilliant. Deegan Martin on the special teams play to cover it up for the Braves. Dicey play to touch that ball when it was going through there.
I'll tell you what I would like to see. I'd like to see
chop?
2 over the top.
Oh, okay.
And that third safety cheat up for the first 2 seconds. He's watching that slant, and he's going on a blitz.
Yeah.
Get pressure.
Yeah.
You can't even take
up.
me seriously with this duct tape
No, I
mustache,
can't
can
even
you?
look at you right now.
Yeah,
being
most people
honest.
say that.
I can't even take you seriously. Actually, you do look more sophisticated, so I take you more seriously than before.
You got to keep them sophisticated. No, that was.
I don't think that's
No, that's not the words.
No.
Tell you what are the words. Keller Stocks. Kellen Bullhorse. Handoff goes to Bullhorse. All kinds of space. He is so shifty across midfield, across 40, 35, finally taken down at the 32-yard line for a huge pickup of about 21.
Bullhorse is a tough runner. He easily gets through the line of scrimmage, and then when he gets out in space, he gets a full head of steam, and he's hard to take down.
A complete shift in strategy statistically.
Well, you got
Thus
your
far.
2 over top, Chad.
We've got it.
Man-to-man coverage everywhere else. You got 2 safeties over top, and you got 2 linebackers, and Jackson.
You've got your 3 studs to the right. And Stocks is going to keep it on his feet at the 31 and finally taking down their pickup of 3 or 4, bring up second down.
Yeah, they spread you out. You know, they spread you way out, and then you got some rooms and some lane to run. So you're asking our line to fill those gaps. It's tough. Javon's going to get a break here as they give him a rest. He huddles.
Well,
Hurries out.
hey, you got the rest of the game to talk.
Okay.
No surprise, split left and right, twins. Bullhorst where he belongs. He's in pass protection, and for the first time tonight they go deep, and it's overthrown. That was going to be intended for Ricky Jones.
Good coverage by Bradley Jones.
Oh, Jones on Jones.
Jones on Jones. They
I'm
were jonesing. They were jonesing, and nobody won that battle. Actually, we won that battle, and Kellen threw it just a little bit over the other Jones from the other side. But, again, I'm watching Pierce Douglas on Jacob Harvey, and it's a great matchup. He does a great job of sticking right to Harvey.
And for the first time tonight, the student section has come alive. 3rd and 6, 9:10 to go in the first half, 14-7, Mount Zion on top.
We need to stop here. This is a big key moment in this second quarter.
4 receivers set for Mount Zion. Stocks drop back, all kinds of time, whips it downfield, has a man, and I think we got away with a penalty there.
I don't know. It was dicey. Could have went either way.
I'm saying he got away with
I don't know.
one.
I think I saw a hold on them, too, in the backfield they didn't call, so we're even.
Well, in either case, 4th and 6.
Good defense.
Home field advantage sometimes comes into play, although he did get turned around.
He got turned around. That ball was not catchable, I don't think, anyway. And this brings up a big 4th down here in this game. Bulldogs only down 7. They get a stop here. It changes everything.
So we have Brody Lippa, Ricky Jones, and Jacob Harvey in a trip set.
Do you worry about the run here, Chad?
I think you do.
Yeah.
I think you do, and I think everyone's worried about it.
Yeah.
They've taken a timeout. We're going to take one, too, and be right back with you.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Sponsors for your continued support of Bulldog Athletics. If you would like to become a sponsor, please contact Matt Hensley and go Bulldogs.
All right, Bulldog fans, this is probably the biggest moment in this game so
It has to be.
far.
It has to. You need a stop here.
You need to stop. I mean, you let them get this, and the whole momentum shifts in their side. If we get a stop here, we got the ball and we're down 7.
Well, I'll tell you right now what I don't like. J.C. Anderson's all on his own, and that linebacker is in cheat.
Plenty of time for the
all
quarterback.
Kinds of time.
He's going to keep
for
it.
Stocks. He has it.
He's got room.
Got the first down. There's a holding not called, but Stocks will take it out at the 13-yard line, number 1.
Good
Ricky
coverage.
Jones.
Good coverage on the back end. We just didn't have a spy on the quarterback, Stocks, and Stocks saw the open space ahead of him. There was plenty of it. He picks up the first down.
Number 2 rushing player for Mount Zion this year, and he's proving why tonight.
Good decision by Stocks that time.
I wonder what his 40 is. You think he's a 4.8, 4.9?
He might be. He looks 4.8 anyway.
Well, I'll have to ask
He's
him.
definitely sub 5.
In motion, Jacob Harvey, and there's a penalty. False start's going to go against their first one, I think, tonight.
It is. Yeah, one on
False
them.
start. We'll take it in any case. We'll bring up 1st and 15. 8:55 to go.
Bulldogs getting tested here. If they could play that bend but don't break style here and get a stop,
Is that a
all
country
is
song?
forgiven. I'm sure it is somewhere.
Well, we'll look it up at halftime.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Hey,
things
speaking
to
of
look
halftime,
up.
stick around for the Chris Roberts halftime show.
Best show in probably high school football history.
Maybe. Stocks drops back, and he whips it. He's got a man, and there's all kinds. Oh, both players were shoving off. I think the ref made a good no call there.
Brody Lippa trying to sell that one. Ryan's right down there on it. Ryan, what was your take on that play?
They were both pushing each other here on about the probably the 7-yard line, but the Bulldog defender peeled off of them and went for the ball in the end zone. I don't know how you call that a pass interference myself.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of acting going on down there. So the good no call. Brings up 2nd and 15 after that first down penalty.
Hey, if anyone knows football, it's the Godfather.
He's the Godfather for a reason.
Been coaching, been calling it for many years.
Flag football champion.
Hand off to Bullhorse, and
let's
look
go,
who it is.
Javon!
Javon wraps him up. He still squeaks out another yard, but you don't want Javon landing on you.
No, that's why he was running for his life. Javon, all 305 of him, got his paws on him, but he didn't quite finish completely. Somehow Bullhorse inked out a couple yards, but big play by Javon right when we needed one.
3rd and 14 for the
gong
third
is out.
time tonight. 3rd and long.
Definitely 4-down territory. We need a stop here.
I'm thinking a quick slant.
Get some
Stock
pressure.
drops back.
Oh.
He shuffles. And he's still on his feet,
boy.
taken down about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah, Bo
he's
Back.
so shifty.
He's shifty. Bo Back was spying him the whole time, and it looked like he slipped on the turf. And that was just enough for Stocks to get a big gain of 5, 10 yards. Actually caught 9 yards, brings up 4th and 4. Here we go, Chad.
You're spying J.C. Anderson. You're watching Bullhorse, and you're watching Stocks. That's the 3 things you have to do right now.
Yep. Harvey's been a non-factor. I think you're right. Anderson is the guy in this red zone territory that you've got to watch out for. Bulldogs showing blitz. They're going to call a timeout. Mount Zion calls a timeout.
And that'll be they're down to 1 for the half.
7:20
We
left.
might as well just stay right here. I mean, I
think
feel
so.
like
This is a
people
big
just want to
moment.
hear us talking, don't they?
I don't know about us.
Yeah.
They'd probably rather hear Heiser.
Let's see here. Oh, I see we're live here. Thank you for that heads up there, RZ.
Well, we'll have Coach at halftime, too. The Godfather will interview him down on the field. We'll get his take. And I bet you it'll be a little bit different than last week.
Well, it's certainly a much closer game. I mean, the Bulldogs are still right in this game.
Oh, they're 100%. If they get a stop here, we're only down 1 score. You never know. We could tie this thing up.
Now, Dan, we've run many a people out.
Of the booth?
Just in general. I just want to point out we have run the coaching staff out of the booth, and they have elected to take mosquito bites over hearing us.
I don't blame them one bit.
I don't either.
I mean, sometimes the smells that come out of this booth.
What's that?
Yeah, you heard me.
Well, let's see what Stocks has drawn up.
All right, let's go.
Bullhorse
Everybody on their feet for
to
this
his
one.
left. J.C. Anderson to the right along with Ricky Jones.
Cowbells are out. Let's go. JC.
In motion, Jacob Harvey. Stocks drops back.
Got to get pressure.
He's going to scramble it. And
Yes!
he does not get it. It doesn't appear.
Short? Is he short? Yes, he's short. He's short. Bulldog football.
Bulldogs huge stop
Bo back.
in the red zone.
Bo back had one job there, and to make sure that Stocks does not get a first down, and he answers the call. Down to Heiser.
Well, guys, we had a great defensive stop there. Bo back. Came up big. I mean, stopped the Braves from 1 yard from getting that first down. So Bulldog football, deep in the field, though. We got a long ways to go. Let's see if we can march down the field.
Defense,
we need it.
Defense totally answering the call on that drive. We had to have a stop there to stay in this half.
Wade Manuel, I'm telling you, there's one safety over the top. You take a strike. It's just me.
Yep.
I mean, what do I know about football? But speaking of Wade Manuel, he goes in motion, sets up tighter. Hand off to Moen. Off the 5. He's on his feet.
Come on, Cody.
15, 20.
Go, Cody.
25, 30.
Go, Cody.
Take it out of bounds
And a
at
face
the
mask.
37-yard line.
And a face mask they missed.
First down, Bulldogs, and a huge run.
What? There is a flag back here, Chad.
That's going to be holding, I got to think.
We'll see for sure officially, but I believe it's a hold on the Bulldogs. Dang.
But it should be spot of the foul.
It is a hold. That'll bring this one back. What a great run by Cody. And I think they missed a face mask at the end of that one.
Well, but the refs were behind him. Cody Moen runs so fast the refs couldn't keep up.
Yeah, I
with
ran him. Well, that pins us even deeper.
I'm surprised.
It's a spot foul, huh?
It should be a spot foul that far. But what do I know?
No, it is.
Well, it's about 10 yards off in any case.
Well, we got 1st and 6 now, Chad. So
Pruitt
right.
under center. Trying to draw Mount Zion offsides. In the backfield is Casillas. Pruitt now adjusting to shotgun formation. Deep behind him is Casillas. And the handoff does go to Casillas, and
We got static. We got some technical difficulties.
he'll scratch out 2.
Speaking of scratching out 2, I'm about to scratch out my 2
You get a pencil?
eyeballs,
Oh. 6:45 to
nostrils, everything. Bulldogs
2nd and 7.
Got to get a couple first downs here.
Hand off to Casillas across the 10 to about the 11.
I think we got our face
mask.
I think we got our face. Let's go down to Heiser. He's right on that. Ryan, what's that's going to be?
That was a face mask against the Braves here.
Yep.
So the call's going to go definitely towards for the Bulldogs.
Yep, very good. Very good. He is right on that play, right on the spot is the Godfather. That'll
I
get
got to
us
think
15
he's happy
more.
to not be in this booth right now.
100%. I can
Well,
tell
with the
you.
heat and everything.
Yeah, there's heat, all right. It's heat, all right. Yeah, he's out there in the free open space. God bless him.
Well, it's like the Dixie Chicks, wide open spaces.
Yeah, I'd do anything for that right now.
Well, we can arrange that. I'll take Heiser in here anytime over
Yeah,
here.
I'd much rather be out of this booth at this moment in time.
3 receivers set and an H-back. In motion goes Bryson. Pruitt rolls off to his right. Heavy pressure.
Nice catch.
Great catch across the 20-yard line.
That was Ashby. Pruitt threw a little back shouldered on the seam, on the slant pass. I don't know if it was intentional, but it worked perfectly. Ashby hauls it in for a positive game, brings up 2nd and 6.
Tiefenthaler out. Casillas in. Did I say that right?
You did.
That's the first. That's once in a row.
I'm getting you a sticker, son.
I think I should have one.
That is the first. We'll get you one at halftime.
Handoff goes to Casillas, cuts it back to the right, across the 25 down to the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, Ollie comes up a little limpy for the lineman there, but the line's doing a good
That'll
job
be a
of
first.
establishing our run game right now.
We haven't seen him tonight. Will Silk checks in.
The big boy.
6'4", 220 tight end.
He's a pretty big guy.
Right where he lines up, as if we know what we're talking about. Moen with the counter up the middle, and he might pick up one if he's lucky.
Tough sledding inside there on that play, but Cody puts his head down and falls forward for a tough yard.
Hey, Dan, I sent you a video this week. We talked about it last week, and you know
Yes.
how phones are always listening to us?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's come back to that.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
come back to it. I know
'cause
where
I
you're
think
going. I know where you're going
You
with
could
it.
probably polish that one up a little bit for
Yeah,
us.
well, we could. Something.
Yeah.
5:10 left in the half. What I like is we're taking time off the clock, if nothing else.
Selk and Ashby go in motion. Hand off to Moen off the right side. He's got still on his feet.
There we go.
Across the 40, down to the 41-yard line, and another Bulldogs first down.
Great blocking up front by that O-line. Get some key blocks to free up Cody. Even Wade Manuel got in on the block party from the receiver spot with a key block.
When's the last time you saw a block party?
I mean, we had one on the street. Not too long ago.
Yeah, well, it was illegal.
I think we got permits.
Hand off again. Off the left side goes to Moen. He's going to try to push him over.
punish
He
him.
does.
Punishing
And
people.
he makes Jacob Harvey pay
He's
for it.
punishing people. Get off me, son. Cody Moe with another big run. About another 10 yards, another first down.
I think
Bulldogs cooking.
I think Moen, he just whispered something to the ref. I think he was complaining about face mask when he got taken down.
Yeah, well, they did miss one on him earlier, but there was a penalty on that same play.
Well, Bulldogs aren't missing anything. This drive is the most successful series this far.
Leaning
I
on our
guess it would be
strengths.
thus far, right?
The run game.
Moen off the right side, and he just doesn't have anything there. He'll have it looks like they're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be number 54, Grayson Dial.
Dial and Evan Howley again. Both of them got in on that tackle for the Braves.
Let me ask you a question, Dan.
Please.
I notice anytime you look at the roster, you have to take your glasses off. How old are you,
Hey,
actually?
thank you, Chad.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know how old? I'm not as old as you. I can tell you that.
Well, I have bifocals. You should look into
Well,
it.
I'm just resisting that.
Moen in motion. He's going to set up in a wide receiver set. Pruitt across the middle. Oh,
well,
there's
there
a
it is.
flag. It was a hold.
He was hanging.
Yeah, that's going to be against number 44.
That was Howley. Evan Howley. I had to take my glasses off again. I know you noticed that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he was holding on to the backside. That's a penalty. You can't do that.
Nope, that's a big no-no.
Bulldogs cooking here.
Get the ruler out and slap the back of his hand.
I don't think they do that anymore.
No, they did when we were kids, though.
I don't know where you went to school. I don't think. They had a paddle. Principal had a paddle at my
Oh,
school.
with holes in it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You didn't want to get in trouble.
No.
Listen, that's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs, and we've got all the momentum. We've got 3:37. The clock starts to become a factor here, if you will, on this drive as we continue to dominate the run game. Shout out to that O-line for really pushing them around.
And all this running is going to make Mount Zion cheat up. Everyone's in the box. Counterplay to
Distraction.
Moen. Oh.
Good play.
Yeah, that's going to happen really quick. That's going to be number 12, Will Moore, on the tackle.
Yeah, he read that. He didn't get disguised at all or distracted on that play, and Will did a good job of getting – what was that? Was that Owen Seymour or was that Wade?
Is that a flag on the play? It's right on the
there
hash.
there is a flag down.
It's actually disguised in the hash mark.
It is. Looks like Bulldogs are backing up. It's not a good sign.
I don't think they're doing that for fun. That's going to be the 5th penalty.
That's going to be a 10-yarder.
That's going to be
15-yarder.
So that's going to be 5 penalties for 35 yards thus far, if my math is correct. Never been my strong suit, but let's go ahead and put this duct tape goatee back
Yeah, will
on.
you please stop taking that off? We play better when that's, I won't say silly thing is on. Hey, stay tuned for the halftime show with Chris Roberts and a great band performance.
Hand off to Moen. Plenty of blockers up front. He just doesn't
piled
have
them
the
up.
space to do that.
Yeah, they did. Braves did a good job just piling things up there and got a whole lot of bodies in the way, including Howley again. He's been all over the field.
I didn't have time to watch Mount Zion film this week, Dan. We have taken exactly 2 passes
Yeah.
None deep.
No, we haven't really. I mean, part of that has your plan has to change a little bit with Golden out. But we've established a run here.
It's a reverse.
Get to the outside.
And I can't see who has that. Doesn't pick up
I think that was
very
Wade.
much.
You got
Slow
chopped
to get
down.
up.
Yeah, you got chopped down. That's got to hurt.
Yeah, that's Wade Manuel.
He got chopped down right at the knees. That's a painful one. He's going to walk that one off, though. He's a tough kid.
3rd and 16, a crucial series and first down for the Bulldogs as we come close to the 2-minute mark. Empty backfield, 5-receiver set. Ryan Pruitt looking at his options, looks to the sidelines.
2 minutes left and counting.
Pruitt looks back at the
It's a
quarterback
draw.
keeper, right up the middle, still on his feet.
Oh,
he's got
nifty.
a blocker across the 30.
Oh, he's nifty.
And he's still short, but he's across
Yeah,
the 25. It's going to be really close.
Really nifty footwork from Pruitt, but he kind of tripped up at the end. He couldn't quite get to that first down marker. He's going to be just shy, it looks like.
Yeah, they're
Chad.
going to give it to him. First down, Bulldogs.
Okay. Wow. We'll take it. Now the clock is now a problem. We've got to control the clock here. We got still 25 yards left to go to the end zone. Pruitt in the shotgun. Moen beside him. Manuel. Seymour. It goes to Ashby on a bubble screen. Great play call from Burner. That's another. Boy, it's awful close to first down. I can't quite tell. The old chain gang, shout out to them. It's going to be just short, Chad. 1 yard short. 2nd down and 1.
1:25 to go. Time's ticking. Bulldogs content to eat it. It's a pump out. Moen's still on his feet. He was
Cody.
wrapped up in the backfield. And there's a penalty.
I think Cody Moen did a great job of escaping Will Moore.
That's got to be face mask because there's no
Can't be anything
Bulldog
else.
out there.
There's no holdings. There's no offensive lineman out there. All right, we'll take it.
Well, we'll take all the penalty help we can get.
We've been asking for that face mask, and we got it.
That's 45. Ooh, excuse me.
Whoa, you
I think a bug just flew in my mouth.
You deserve that.
45 yards in penalties against Mount Zion this drive.
The bugs are getting back at you.
Yeah, give me some barbecue sauce.
You need some pork chop with your mosquito.
1st and goal from the 7. 2 timeouts to go. 2 timeouts to spare for the Bulldogs. 1:16 to go.
Methodical drive. Let's finish it.
And it's a fake reverse.
Got
Got
him.
him in the corner. Oh, in and out of his
okay.
hands. Great defense by
Really-
number 25. It's
really
going to be
good defense.
Landon Marrow.
Really good defense. I think it was Connor Fox, actually, that was the number 5 back deep for the Braves. Really good play design. Well executed. Pruitt put it right where he wanted it, but Fox made a better defensive play. Brings up 2nd and 8. That will stop the clock, though, with 1:11. We've got 2 timeouts left at our disposal. This drive has been a great control the clock type drive right when you need it to close out the half. Let's finish it with an exclamation point. Big package in here. It's a Wildcat. It's going to go to Marco. Marco is swallowed up, though, by that Mount Zion defense, and he'll only pick up a couple of yards, maybe 1. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Time is ticking. No timeouts
4
taken by
down
the Bulldogs.
territory here. 4 down territory, Chad.
I don't think you take a timeout. You don't want this ball back in their hands.
No, you don't. Don't take a timeout until you need to. We're on the 6-yard line. They are going to let this clock tick down a little bit. And Atkins is telling the official exactly how he wants to play this. Hey, let's go down to Ryan. Ryan, what's going on? What's the strategy here?
Well, Dan, I mean, you said it. The Bulldogs are running the clock down. We've got 27 seconds here, 3rd down and 6. I got to believe they're going to be running some sort of a screen here and doing a short pass pattern to get the ball into the end zone. But again, with the clock situation, we could easily see a run as well. But I feel like I'm going to see a pass.
Yeah, I think we're definitely in 4 down territory. I don't think we're – I mean, I guess you could consider a kick with Jackson's leg. to close the gap if you don't get it on this third down play. But with only one timeout, you're right, Ryan. We have options. We don't have to pass it necessarily.
Hey, I want to take a timeout here, Dan.
Well, they already took one.
Good. Well, I'm going to take our own timeout. I just want to, I believe in giving credit where credit's due.
Well, okay, I'll take it. Go ahead. Is
Stephanie
this
Woolley.
when you give
Stephanie Woolley.
Oh, Stephanie, our
Stephanie
gal.
has taken us under her wing, making sure while we're flapping
Love
our gums,
her.
we're getting pork chops at halftime. Our new best friend, everyone in the snack bar, we appreciate it. All you're doing, sweating down there.
Special love to Stephanie.
Speaking of sweating, 27 seconds to go, 3rd and 6, tight formation. Manuel.
He's going to pass it.
It's a pass, and it's thrown out of bounds. He's trying to throw it to Ashby, but he's off his right shoulder, rolling right.
Yeah, he was looking for 0-2, but it just wasn't there. And so he made a good decision to throw it out of bounds and negate any kind of negative play. Gives us an option here on 4th to kick or go for it.
I want to finish one thought. What is the organization that's doing the
MSHS Athletic Booster Club.
Athletic Booster Club.
Yep.
Shout out to all of them. There's a pile of them in there working hard.
I
walked in there before. Let me tell you something.
It's a mess in there.
It's hot.
It's a mess in there. They did a good job of controlling the crowd. They're about to get real hot in there with the halftime. Jackson Davis for 3. We don't say that often. Kick is up. Kick is good. Huge play from Jackson Davis. We expect him to make those, but it's still a lot of pressure. It's not a point after. Ryan, what'd you think of that decision to go for 3?
I mean, at this point, you got to put some points on the board. Little surprised, though, with Atkins' play calling that we didn't go try to punch that touchdown in. But I anticipated a pass there on 3rd down. That didn't work to our favor. Still picked up 3 points. We're only down by 4 at half.
Yeah, and 10 unanswered points for the Bulldogs. And, Chad, if there's anything we know about our Bulldogs, third quarters are really good for us normally.
It is.
We do a good job of adjusting, and we seem to be a little bit more physical when it's third quarter football.
Here's what I would do on defense, Dan.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I'm going to kick this ball deep.
Yeah.
And then I am going to play 3 over the top.
Yeah.
Give them everything underneath.
Yeah.
They have no timeouts with 19 seconds to go. I'm not doing an onside kick.
No.
No.
Evans, no. Kick it deep.
Negatory Miss Lori.
And Miss Lori should not even be in the sentence. And do not kick it to number 2 on our near side. Keep it away from him. Take your chances with anybody but him. I'd even take a squibber up the middle as long as it's deep. And you're right. Now we play prevent. We take it to half and we do our thing. But the Chris Roberts have to – hey, stick around, though. Ryan Heiser will get a word from Coach on his way into the locker room, so don't go anywhere. 19 seconds left. No timeouts for Mount Zion. He's going to kick a pooch kick short. It's a live ball at the Bulldogs! Bulldog football! Tony's got it!
Down to the
out of bounds! Oh, Lord!
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my God!
He got pancaked!
Mahomet-Seymour, Johnny on the spot, but the huge hit. Special players make special plays on special teams.
That took my breath away. Heiser, tell me you saw that.
Not only did I see it, the hit was so hard my headphones came out.
Well, not surprising. His headphones are from 1989. That being said, that was an amazing play. Bulldogs have life.
Vanderveer was the guy that stuck him.
14.6 seconds to go and a timeout.
You know that name well.
Refs are talking about something. We'd have a block in the back.
We do have a penalty on them. It looks like they're pointing towards Mount Zion. Just 14.6 left. We do have one timeout left.
And almost as if they heard it, Mount Zion's playing 3 over the top.
Well,
they know what they're doing.
I know what happened. Just the second you put the mustache on.
Yeah, hey.
Good things happen.
We're going to find out. They're playing tight coverage, and actually, just like that, it's one safety over the top.
Do you think
Man
Callie
press.
would care if you wore that all week?
I might not be let into my house. Matter of fact, if she knew I was wearing it, she might just lock the doors now.
Fortunately, I don't think any of our wives listen to the game.
I don't blame them.
They hear enough of us at home.
5 receivers set, empty backfield, tight man press coverage.
Boy, this thing just
one
got
safety
real fun.
Over the top. Pruitt with pressure, inside bubble screen. Fumble! Bulldogs
He
pick it
recovered.
back up. You got to take the timeout here.
Timeout if he wants it. And he's going to be content to take this thing to half. He's going to be just fine to take it to half.
That's not a bad play.
No.
That's not a bad play.
You don't want to pick six. A weird thing happened.
Stick with us right here. We're not going to go to break. Just one moment. We'll have Ryan Heiser with Coach Atkins on the sideline.
Are we live? Great. Coach, you guys started off a little slow, but 10 unanswered points. You got to be feeling pretty good going into halftime. What are your thoughts?
Heavyweight fight, man. That's why they give you 12 rounds. In this case, that's why you get 4 quarters. You're right. We made way too many mistakes there in the first quarter. Settled down, got those corrected, and 10 unanswered, like you said. I like where we're at. We decided to kick the field goal there at the end just because we knew we were going to get the ball to start the second half. Try to get 2 for 1 there, if you will, where we knew we were going to get some points, right? So, no, this is a great game between 2 great teams. We're going to go in and make some corrections, and we'll see how we are in the second half.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you come up with.
Sir.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, hey, stick around with us right after the break. We've got the band, we got the flag corps, and the Chris Roberts halftime show.
Chris Roberts.
We'll be back with the Chris Roberts halftime show right after this.
Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today.
Let's give it up for our Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog dance team.
Owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Thank you to our sponsors for your continued support of Bulldog Athletics. If you would like to become a sponsor, please contact Matt Hensley and go Bulldogs.
Since 1929, Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Thank you to our sponsors for your continued support of Bulldog Athletics. If you would like to become a sponsor, please contact Matt Hensley and go Bulldogs.
Since 1929, Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
All right, we're at the half. The Braves are on top of the Bulldogs 14-10. The Bulldogs closed in late in this second half. Dan, and welcome to the halftime show, Dan. The
I'm
one and only
glad-
Dan Walden.
I'm glad to be here, Chris.
Good. All right.
I'll tell you what.
Well, it was a slow start, but the Bulldogs, give them credit. They came back.
They came back.
Yeah.
Didn't give up.
No.
Chris, I want to talk to you. I'm going to interview you a little bit.
Okay.
Tell me you've got a joke prepared in that back pocket for Bulldog TV.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
Give me a joke.
Okay, it might be sort of corny, but so why did the ice cream truck break down?
I don't know.
It hit a rocky road.
Okay, I knew you had one ready to tee it up. Chris is always full of jokes. Christopher Mahomet. Chris, this is awesome. So, Bulldogs, you're right.
Yeah,
It could have got away from us early.
yes.
But
not-
we flipped it,
yeah,
script, got a
that's
couple
right.
key turnovers, some stops.
Feel good about the second half. We got the running game going. That was just key on the running game of Mount Zion. I think we get away with the win here in the second half.
They bring
Get
a
the
lot
crowd-
of problems, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they started off well, but I think coaching staff from Mahomet have realized what's going on and made adjustments at halftime and see what happens in this third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've got the momentum on our side. 10 unanswered. We get the
Yes.
ball back to start the second half.
Yes.
You told me a little bit before we came on live here about the freshmen.
Yes, they won 32-0 last night at Mount Zion.
Oh, wow.
They're undefeated right now.
32-0.
Yes. And the
Okay.
JV's doing good. Everybody's doing great.
JV, rattled off a win against Taylorville last time
Yes.
on the road. I believe it was a big one, too.
Yes. All the sport teams are doing. Volleyball's doing great.
Volleyball doing their
thing.
Flag.
Flag football.
Golf.
Yeah, golf. They won the Apollo Conference. just
Oh, really?
the
I
other
hadn't heard
day.
that.
So all the teams are doing great.
Clicking.
So, yeah,
Clicking.
they are. So,
And the youth football. Talk about the youth football.
Youth football, they had a great – it seemed like the season went very fast. Only 9 games.
It's quick.
Too bad they didn't get a couple more games in, but it was a great season by all the kids,
All the little guys.
coaches. That's where it starts.
The future
There
Bulldogs.
you go, right here.
That's right.
Future playing here at Pregame.
That's right.
So.
That's right. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
They start that flag football.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And then
Flag
they do the
football.
tackle a little
Yeah.
bit, and then they come here on the big show.
Yeah. Now, what about your son Jake playing at Wheaton?
Oh,
How's
he's
he
playing
doing
up
there?
Wheaton. Everybody's doing
Yeah,
good there.
that's
They're they've only lost 1 to number 2 in the country.
fantastic.
They play at home tomorrow, and he's
That's
doing good.
awesome.
Thanks for
That's
asking.
awesome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
games tomorrow. The college football. slate,
They're
too.
a big one over 8 miles away.
Champaign. Is
Homecoming.
USC, homecoming.
Homecoming.
And the big new kickoff from Fox is going to be.
That's pretty
in town.
neat.
Yeah,
Not quite as good as the Chris Roberts halftime
okay,
show,
Well, they're just okay.
but still pretty big deal.
yeah. I think that's the first time they've come to
It
Champaign.
is. It is,
So,
and they've got that Barstool Sports segment
Yes,
too
yeah,
with
so-
Portnoy and them guys.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting times for the
So-
Illini. They need to bounce back.
Yeah, because Indiana pummeled them.
That was
Yeah,
tough.
Indiana's good. They're fast.
They're good.
They're
Well
good.
coached.
Yeah, they are. They're
good.
new head coach.
Physical.
Yes.
Yep.
So, what are your keys to the second half for the Bulldogs?
Well, I was about to ask you the same thing, but I think you got to somehow contain the run. I know. We talk about Harvey and we talk about J.C. Anderson a lot. J.C.'s dinged us up a little bit. We've contained Harvey, but Bullhorse, the running back, he's really been a problem. So we've got to figure. We got to contain him and keep with our offensive running game. I think that's the key.
I think if it comes down to the wire, I think maybe watch out for the field goal kicker with Jackson Davis and Muhammad, and Mount Zion's got a good field goal kicker too. That could come into play too if they have, if you need
That's a
something
great
late.
point. You
So
don't
we'll
often
see.
say that in high school
Exactly,
football.
But Jackson's got the leg, and so does Mount Zion. You got to watch.
So does Shoemaker.
Later on.
That Shoemaker kid, he kicks it in the end zone
exactly.
on the
So that
kickoff.
could come. Watch out for that. That could if it comes down the wire.
Good
So,
point.
Yeah.
Good point, Chris. Well, I wanted to say one more thing before we close.
Okay.
We got
it.
some time. We got 2 minutes.
Okay, we got time. Okay, good.
I wanted to just check in on your Cardinals, how they're doing. How the Cardinals do.
They're toast for the season. Unfortunately,
I-
they're not. Yeah,
I love to hear that from you.
Your Cubs beat them today, by the way.
Oh, they did? I hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you
Yeah,
that.
It was a long season for the Redbird fans. So
I hate that. You know I hate that.
I bet you're in tears.
Yeah, I was. Any other jokes that we can you got any other up your sleeve tonight?
I think
I'm putting
that'll
you on
do
the
it.
spot.
No, I'll have one for next week.
Okay,
I got to
all
get
right.
some new material. How's that?
Very good. Very good.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you,
Go
Chris.
Dog. You
Go
guys
Dogs.
do a great. And let's talk about the behind the scene guys
Absolutely.
too. Simon Anderson, Ryan Ziegler, Alex
Ziegler.
all of them.
Yeah, there's a whole camera crew out there as well.
They do a phenomenal job getting things set up here for
They
us.
do. They make our lives really easy. All we got to do is show up.
So big shout out to them.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Let's go, Dogs.
Hey, they're back on the
Okay,
field.
let's go, Dogs.
Chris Roberts Show.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
you.
See ya.
Thank you to our sponsors for your continued support of Bulldog Athletics. If you would like to become a sponsor, please contact Matt Hensley and go Bulldogs.
Since 1929, Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Thank you to our sponsors for your continued support of Bulldog Athletics. If you would like to become a sponsor, please contact Matt Hensley and go Bulldogs.
Well, we're back here. Beginning of the third quarter. I believe the Godfather has some stats for us. You know how I geek out on stats, Dan. Let's go down to Heiser for some first half stats.
Well, guys, the Bulldogs kind of turned it around here. We have flipped the script from the first quarter. Mount Zion Braves were up 14-0 in the first quarter. They led first downs, they led yards, they led everything. But the Bulldogs have turned it around, as I said. Both teams had 14 first downs in the first half. The Bulldogs had 95 yards rushing with a total yards of 133. The Braves had 128 yards rushing with 191 yards. So much more of an even matchup here. The Braves have 2 turnovers, Bulldogs have 0. So again, we're hoping to carry that momentum over into the second half and see if the Bulldogs can put some more points on the boards.
Well, I appreciate that, Ryan. I don't think Dan knows we're on camera. He's in here getting jiggy with it, as they say.
Mustache is staying on.
The mustache is staying.
Mustache better stay on.
We're better to kick off here.
Heiser does a great job of collecting those stats. Love to hear all that stat stuff. Not as much as you, but that was a tale of 2 quarters. Yes.
You know what I love even more?
What?
When Heiser mutes his mic. I love when he does that.
Okie dokie. I think the fighting words.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
I felt like I was on the field. It's right in my piping into my ear.
Yeah, that was. I felt like we were part of the action.
Listen, he got a what are they called? Pork chop. He got a pork chop. He got his water.
Got
He's
his
right
barbecue.
where he needs to be.
Yeah, I've got a little sugar.
I don't know how. No, I'm not going to do it.
No, please don't.
I'll maybe talk about it later.
Well, let's see what kind of adjustments are made on both sides. Bulldogs set to receive. Cody's back deep back there with Wade Manuel, number 8 on the near side. Up backs are Ashby and Owen Seymour for the Bulldogs. Shoemaker, known to kick it deep into the end zone. He's going to reset this ball, reset his steps, wait for the play in, and they're going to stop the action.
I think a hot dog got thrown on the field.
I don't know what happened there. Not sure about that hot dog.
No, I don't either.
Look at the uniform adjustment. Here comes Shoemaker. See how far he can kick it into the end zone this time, and he'll try to put it through the uprights, and just about did.
I don't know if he's going to go on to play, but he's got a chance.
He's got the
with
leg.
That foot. So with the Bulldogs set to take possession here first from their own 20, I can't even hardly talk with this duct tape on my mouth.
It doesn't matter. You have to keep it on. It's part of the winning.
What if I did like some lamb chops?
Just stop complaining, pull up your jock strap, and get on with the game.
I'm not on the field.
No, but we need you to be tough. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. We're going to see what happens next week. I won't be here if Ryan's bringing a Sharpie. Ryan Pruitt. Casillas mowing. It's a handoff to Casillas, and he's double teamed at the 20. Won't get anything there, right to the original line of scrimmage.
You're right. Burner has been run off of beside us, but I think they actually were having communication issues. I noticed they were having some issues communicating, so they must have went somewhere else where they get a better signal, if you will. Bulldogs sticking early with that run game. Mount Zion totally ready for it on that first down possession. Pruitt in the shotgun formation. Hands it to Moen, right up the middle. Moen finds a little bit of room, but not much. Brings up a third down situation. Call it 8 for the Bulldogs. Big stop there by the middle linebacking core, including Evan Howley and others for the Braves. Putting us in a position here where we've got to think pass. 3rd and 6 now. They like to call a little rollout action with Pruitt on these type of situations a lot of times.
I am not a fan of him rolling out. It takes a lot of time.
They're pretty speedy on the outside as well.
Bet you could also look for a bubble screen, but he will
to draw.
Quarterback keep it, and
Howley's
Mount Zion
right
will have nothing to do with it. That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that was Jamison, Minnick, and Howley right there together to meet Pruitt after a loss of one maybe. Right back to the line of scrimmage, actually, 4th and 6, so a 3 and out for the Bulldogs on that first possession. Not exactly what you want to see coming out of halftime, but Coach said it, it's a heavyweight fight. Harvey back deep. Pruitt steps back to receive the punt. The snap. The punt is off. It's a great punt from Ryan. Hangs up in the air a long time, and that'll be a fair catch for Harvey, and he'll start things off at 35. Good punt from Pruitt. Well, that's not exactly what we wanted to do right out the gate, Chad.
No, but I like the reference, the heavyweight. It reminds me in the late 90s early 2000s when George Foreman was fighting Michael Moore. You probably don't even know who that is.
Michael Moore?
But it went
from
the
England?
full 12 rounds, and in the last 2 minutes, lights out. He knocked him out. So that's what we're going to hope for here tonight.
Well, I hope that's what we do.
And let's hope that Keller Stocks is not George Foreman in this case. It's a read option, a slant across the middle, and great coverage, but he's just too big of a body.
Yeah, he does a good job of just creating space for himself with his length and extends his arms and his hands, catches that ball nicely with his hands out front, does J.C. Anderson. Again, you said it, good coverage by the Bulldogs, but really tough to defend on that inside route.
Stocks and Bullhorse. Handoff is to Bullhorse. Cuts it back. He's got plenty of room. He's so speedy across midfield. 40, 35, 30. Cuts it back into the 20, 15, 10, and he's going to march it in. And he falls across the goal line. Touchdown, Mount Zion.
Yeah, Bullhorse just does a great job of getting to the outside. Makes a nifty move to beat a man and all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Heiser, what was your angle on that? Looks like there is a flag on the play, Heiser. Maybe you can get that mic going.
It's going to be coming back.
Yeah, he's having some trouble. RZ, you need to get Ryan some new batteries or something. Yeah, we'll get back to Heiser. He's having some mic issues. We'll come back to him as soon as we can.
I think we need new batteries he's signaling for.
You got any batteries? We need to run them down there.
It was on Mount Zion, but the touchdown stands.
I don't understand that. Was it after maybe an unsportsmanlike celebration?
Could have been. I never saw it, what the call was.
Kick is up and kick is good. Not exactly the way we scripted it coming out of half. A quick stop by the Braves, and they punched the ball in on 2 plays to put the Braves back up 21-10.
Well, he does a really, really good job of showing run one way, cutting it back the other.
Yeah, he does, and he's got power and moves both, and he showed off both of them on that play.
I think I know what the problem is here, Dan.
What's the problem?
Well, I had our lucky single-serve pepper pack covered up here. That's on the window.
Okay, Heiser, if you can hear, we believe you're good. We think we found the technical issue up in the booth on the receiver here. So Ryan is switching out your batteries, and I'll give you a notification here when you are back up and running. And right now you should be good, Heis. Go ahead.
All right, I'm back live. Yeah, that was hard. I was running down the sidelines with Bullhurst there. He broke away and evaded 2 tackles and punched in for a great run. So Bulldogs need to respond here.
Yeah, it's a quick strike from the Braves. We need to match their energy here and get right back in the contact the crowd out of it. Shoemaker set to kick for the Braves. Back deep is Cody again and Wade Manuel on our near side. The kick is a deep one. He's going to boot it again well into the end zone. Shoemaker with showing off that leg of his. The Bulldogs will start at the 20-yard line on this drive. Chad, we need to answer. Blow for blow.
I just want to point out something.
Good.
That ref called it a dead ball, touchback, as it crossed the line, but that's still a live ball, and it's in the end zone.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have whistled that.
No, not until it goes out of the end zone. Correct?
Yeah, I'd like to have a conversation with him afterwards.
You've got a lot of people you need to get a hold of after the game.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to see who Moen gets a hold of right now. Still on his feet, and he'll pick up a first down. Pickup of 10. Well, it's close to a first down anyway. They're going to call it first down.
If Harvey doesn't trip him up there, he's gone. Good run from Moen. Good job by the O-line to clean that up. Josh Craig making holes for him, among others, Noah Daniels and Phil Daniels.
Hand off again to Moen off the left side. Heavy pressure end over end at the 31. Pick up a couple there.
That was a good play by the defense. That was Landon Morrow on the stop. Came unblocked. Good blocking up front again, but they didn't find Landon, and Landon made a good play for a no-gainer. Brings up 2nd and 9. He actually picked up 1 on that one.
Pruitt, motion. Tiefenthaler. Pruitt lost his foot. It's an inside bubble screen. He's got Moen across 35-40. Mows him over at the 49, makes him pay for it.
I love
Hit hard, Brody Lippa.
That was interesting. It was a fake screen to the right, come back to the left with the screen, had 2 blockers, made a man miss, and Cody always punishes you at the end.
I wouldn't want to stand in front of him. Bulldogs 2 first downs in a row. Looks to the sideline, get the signal. Out to the side, number 8, Wade Manuel. He's being double covered. 3 safeties over the top. Hand off to Moen off the right side. Plenty of room. Another pickup of 9.
It's good. Credit to the O-line, really making lanes for Cody to run freely. He didn't get touched until he was 6 yards into that play. Picks up another 8.
Tempo from the Bulldogs. Again to Moen. Cuts it back in across the 35. Still on his feet to the 33-yard line.
Just riding that right side. That crew led by our own number 72. You know him, Lane Scholes.
Oh,
we talked about him earlier. He's doing a great job out there.
Hand off again. Right side, Moen. He picks up maybe 1 or 2. It looks like it's going to be about 1. I'll tell you, I don't know why, but Mount Zion's defense has gone for from a single safety to 3 over the top in the last 4 plays, and that's where we're picking up yardage.
Well, there's finding the openings for sure. We're doing a great job of getting Cody in space.
Well, speaking of Cody, he's got a little hip pointer. He's going to come off. Casillas checks in. Mahomet-Seymour, wide receiver to the Bulldog side, along with Wade Manuel. Cade Ashby in the H-back. It's a fake. Handoff to Casillas. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd. Down in maybe 9 or 10. 6:57 to go, 3rd quarter.
That time, Evan Halley, we've talked about him all night. He came up from the linebacking spot, made a good stop for the Braves. Braves asking for their crowd to get involved. Our crowd trying to get involved. 6:40 left, 21-10, Mount Zion Braves, 3rd quarter.
No deep strikes for the Bulldogs yet tonight as I drop my water on my foot. Handoff, Casillas, left side. He's met right there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Are we in 4-down territory, Dan?
I think we've got to think about it. That was Matthew Becker, on the stop for the Braves. I think you got to think about it, but it's still, you got 10 yards to go, and our passing game hasn't been really great all night, missing a couple of deep threats.
Vanderveer and Tiefenthaler. I finally got it.
Tiefenthaler?
Dang it, I didn't get it. I give up. 2 years into this, and I'm mispronouncing his
It's
name.
all right. We still got time.
5 receiver set, empty backfield. Ryan Pruitt looking over his options. Steps back, all kinds of time. Blitz from the outside. He has a man deep, and it's nearly picked off. And tipped, and Mahomet almost got it off the tip. Good call. That's the first time they've taken a deep strike yet tonight.
Yeah, they looked for Tiefenthaler that time, but good coverage from the Braves, and they'll take over on downs with the momentum back in their favor, up 21-10. Let's thank our sponsors here at Bulldog TV. We couldn't do any of this without their support, and their financial support helps put all of this together with our equipment needs and otherwise. Subway, Busey Bank, Jackson Quality Construction, Sun Power by Legacy Solar, D1 Networks, Christie Clinic, Mid-America Market, Mid-America Mart, Andrew White, Dentistry, FedEx, and First State Bank of Forest. Thank you for your support of Bulldog TV.
Well, without them, we wouldn't have a salary, Dan.
No, we wouldn't. We probably wouldn't get a pork chop. Well, that's shout out to the boosters on that. Stephanie, thank you.
Stocks back, quick strike across the middle.
Good
and broken
defense.
Up. Finally get that, and Mahomet, number 82.
That was Pax O'Malley.
He was looking for a flag, thought he got pegged.
No, Paxton did a great job that time of sticking right on JC, and he got his arm around him right when that pass came in to make a good deflection.
Well, Javon Tompkins is back in. Whatever was going on with him, it seems to have subsided.
That's a good sign, as always. Takes up a lot of space. Demands a lot of attention right in the middle of that defense.
Stocks, quarterback keeper off the left side, patient.
Speaking,
and as we call his name, he's there to wrap him up.
Javon, it's like he wanted us to hear his name.
Dan, what percentage of people do you think carry chapstick on a daily basis?
I know one person, so out of about 100 that I deal with on a daily basis, I'd say 1%.
Oh, that's quick math.
Chad College is the 1%er.
You can't be walking around with ashy lips. It's just one of those life lessons.
I suppose you could be. Everybody makes choices.
3rd and 9 from their own 34, 5:03. Stocks drops back, pressure from the outside. He's going to keep it.
Get him.
And he's got him wrapped up. That's none other.
No.
Noah Frank. They're going to call a face mask or maybe a horse collar.
They can't. That was neither. Noah Frank made a great play, and they're going to call a horse collar. And he grabs his jersey. Let's go down to Heiser. I don't know if you could have an angle, but I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's a little suspect as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how you can call a horse collar on that. He grabbed him by the sleeve, underneath the sleeve, next to the arm, and pulled him down. By definition, not a horse collar.
That's a tough break for the Bulldogs, and it comes from the back judge who really didn't have the best angle in my opinion, but they didn't ask me.
Well, in fairness, they're on the field. Who are we to say? Maybe the guy just has long shoulders.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe they're by his biceps.
I don't know, Chad. That could be it.
A lot of options.
A lot of options. Thank you for that, guys. I don't know if we just got into like some sort of class or what. Are we in school?
Probably. Stockton
Anatomy?
takes a deep strike to JC in his field. Well defended by Paxton O'Malley. Are we still live, Ryan? Okay, sorry, I stepped on the power cord.
Well, good coverage on that. JC had a little bit of a beat, but the pass wasn't perfect. The coverage was good by our Bulldogs. We get the stop.
Third time tonight they've gone deep. First time tonight they've gone deep to JC Anderson. 4 receiver set. Bullhorse in the backfield along with Stocks. And there's a penalty. False start. They'll march off another 5, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 15. 4:41 to go. 21-10. Mount Zion on top. Hey, thanks for tuning in with us tonight. Dan's busy on social media or something.
No, I was just correcting my list of sponsors. We've been doing some.
No, that's fine.
Some incorrections because we're totally unprofessional. Which, you know what? You get what you pay for.
Bullhorse tiptoes left and right, and Javon makes him pay for
Great
it.
play by JT. Boy, he makes an impact on that defense.
For as big as he is really quick side to side.
He can move. He does a great job of reading the ball, reading the play. He moves side to side very well. From that nose position, he's very, very agile for a 305er. And that brings up a big, big third down. We've got to get a stop here if we want any hope of getting back into this ball game.
15 seconds on the play clock. Third quarter, 4 minutes to go, 21-10. Stocks looking over his options. Pressure up the middle. He's going to keep it. There's a holding not called. Beautiful ball, and he has his man.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be Trayvon Street. No, that's actually
That was
JC.
Yeah, that was
And
really
there was a
good.
holding in the back that they didn't call it.
Really good poise by the quarterback, though. Looked like he was dead in the water, but he found a way to find his man, J.C. Anderson, for a big completion, big first down play.
26-yard completion. Ball across the 40 down to the 39, 1st and 10 for Mount Zion. Trips to the left, single to the right. It's going to be Brody Lippa.
I keep thinking you're saying Dua Lipa. Brody Lippa.
No, I didn't,
No.
actually.
Yeah, no.
That's going to be a timeout for Mount Zion. While they do that, we'll take a quick timeout and be right back with you.
Christie Clinic has been delivering quality and personalized healthcare to the East Central Illinois region. Our culture is a unique blend of core values and a united vision. Christie Clinic. We listen. We care. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363.
Okay, we're back in the booth.
Back
and
here in the booth.
Dan's listening to Dua Lipa, whoever that is.
Dua Lipa?
Dance, Lipa.
I was trying to educate you on pop culture.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it, Dan. What I do want a part of is a Bulldog win here tonight with 3:23 to go. 1st and 10 for Mount Zion. Confusion on the last possession. They will stay in that trips left, single to the right. Stocks, plenty of time. He takes a deep ball, has his man in it, in and out of the hands of Brody Lippa.
Yeah, he was open.
Perfectly thrown ball.
Lippa was wide open there. He got it 2 steps on Bradley Jones, and he did everything right except bring it in. Good pass from Stocks,
Well,
put
so
it
then
right in the bread
He
basket.
didn't do everything right.
Except bring it into the bread
there's
basket.
the qualifier.
Would have been a touchdown. It isn't. It's a second down, and it's 10 yards to go. Bulldog defense with another chance.
They like the receiver set last time. Stocks is going to keep it. Rolls out to his right across the 30, 25, runs out of bounds at the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, they lull you to sleep with the pass game, and you're so worried about guarding your guy, and you forget about Stocks being a threat, and he punishes you with the first down.
Well, don't forget when Bullhorse rolls out of that backfield, you also have to account for him, and it kind of freezes those linebackers.
Yeah, that's where you see normally Bo back is spying that quarterback, but you're right, Bullhorse demands his attention as well.
Now some press coverage on J.C. Anderson. Disguised for the moment, drops back. Stocks looks for J.C. And there's no flag. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his jersey.
Yeah.
But, hey, the Zebras didn't call it.
Nope, it's another Mount Zion touchdown. They found their guy, Anderson. Ryan, what do you got down there?
I mean, that was a tough play. That's a tough call, too, for the officials. You know, I don't know for sure that J.C. Anderson, I mean, how much, hands-on he got. They were both battling for the ball, so that's a tough call.
Yeah, no, I think we had a few crowd members think there was a hold back in the backfield.
Well, I think they did, too.
Yeah, I don't know, but it doesn't go our way, and the score's not going our way either with the point after from Shoemaker. Brings score 28-10. All Mount Zion so far in this third quarter, and with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Bulldog TV.
Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project.
I'm going to use this. All right, Bulldog fans, 2 scores unanswered. We've got to find a way to get ourselves back into this game. The only way to do that is to score a touchdown. On this drive, Shoemaker set to kick. He's been kicking it all the way through the end zone on previous kicks. Let's see if he does it here. We've got Seymour mowing back deep. That one's a low kick, but still can't field that one. Line drive kick goes out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, a little extracurricular activity.
Okay, right in the middle of the field there. Just a little bit of, I don't know, they're probably just talking about maybe what they're going to do after the game.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think that's what they were doing. I don't know how or why I got a bloody nose here, Dan, but.
Well, we're in the cheap seats. You want to use this, actually?
No.
And Bulldogs take over at 20 again.
Well, you can't continue to run the ball this far down. You're going to have to take some strikes. You need a quick score, reset, get a stop on defense.
You're right. You got to take some chances here with the pass game and nothing else. Maybe you get a pass interference or two. They keep it with Pruitt.
Oh, great pass. Great block by Casillas on the edge.
Yeah, he did a nice job leading the way for Pruitt. Pruitt gets the outside. Looks like we got a cramp over here maybe.
Well, you know what the solution is for that.
I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard it before, I think.
Well, Gatorade and banana. Get him off the field.
Get that boy off the field with the Gatorade and the banana.
Yeah, you should have stressed before the game, you know. That's what I always said.
All right, well, Chris right there for our side trainer, right on the spot till Mount Zion can get over there. Okay, looks like we got cramps all around. Got another Bulldog player down with a injury. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back here on Bulldog TV.
Opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
Well, we're right back with you guys at home. For watching, that was Ashby that lost his cleat, apparently. Is that right, Ryan?
Number 25, Cade Ashby, lost his cleat on that one. And 14's trying to walk off a pretty aggressive strain.
Yep, sounds like a good time to take a quick break, pay the bills, which we did, but we're back and we're ready for some more football. Bulldogs down 28-10. My partner's dealing with blood of his own. He's got his own injury.
I think I've got the blood to a mild drip here.
I'm glad you're back. If anybody here is in the stadium, bring us some paper towels.
Casillas with the handoff across the 40, still on his feet to the 47-yard line.
Great run from Casillas.
His best of the night.
Yeah, 10 yards. First down, Bulldogs. They're begging us to pass, Chad.
Well, you notice that now our formation has changed. We're not as tight. Now we've got 3 receivers set with an H-back. That's going to spread the defense out. Casillas again. Across the 50, still on his feet, and mulls him over at the 46-yard line. Bring up second down for Bulldogs.
Yeah, we can run, but it just takes a lot of time off that clock, and we're running out of time. We still have a whole quarter to go, though. But down 18, we need points, and we need them in a hurry.
You could run if you just went tempo. But, we're chewing up to 20, 30 seconds each possession. Wade Manuel in motion. He's going to be a lead blocker.
Pressure all around.
All the way
He's
down
got
the
a man.
field alone. Across
Get
the
there.
5.
In there.
It is. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Wade Manuel. All right, let's bring it down to Heiser for his thoughts.
Well, I was a little worried when we started the series. Go back into the first offensive possession there of the Bulldogs. Cody Moen, he was running fast and hitting hard, but he seemed to come off the field and was limping just a little bit. Have not seen him back in offense, but they didn't miss him in this particular possession because Casillas pounded it out on the ground and Manuel had a big catch for a touchdown.
Jackson Davis with the point after. Closes the gap, 28-17.
So Manuel comes in motion all the way across the field, and he sneaks right behind that safety who was lulled to sleep. I think they were looking for a quick out or something. That safety never saw it coming.
Well, that run game's been so good for us that it does tend to suck that safety in a little bit. Manuel broke free, like you said, and he just barely dives across the end zone. Pruitt did a great job on that play. Under pressure, the pocket collapsed. He stepped into the pocket. He does a nice job of doing that, and he found his guy.
Well, we do know that Mahomet can strike. They can score. A little bit unorthodox that drive, but it worked.
Yep.
The missing pieces, we have to get a stop on defense.
Got to stop their offense. Got to stop JC. He's been the real problem tonight. Him and Bullhorst. Again, give credit to our defense for really taking Harvey out of the game so far. It's those other guys that have been hurting us. Got to win the line of scrimmage. Got to win. Get a stop, as you said. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Hey, if you're watching at home, we want to know where you're at. We want to know what you're up to tonight. Tell us something we don't know in the chat. Tell us where you're from. Yeah, that's pretty much wide open. I know we've got somebody watching from Aspen, Colorado tonight. Shout out Corey Christensen. There's a pooch kick from Davis. It'll be fielded, and right there, down at the 30, that was number 21, Bullhorst, on the reception.
I think I'd like to refer to him as a workhorse for the rest of the game.
We can do that.
It's not disrespectful.
Chad,
it's actually paying respects.
Chad, you're in charge.
Well, I don't think anyone's ever said that.
Kellen Workhorse it is. KW.
He has earned the title. In any case, shifty running back, very, very fast. Has made the Bulldogs pay for it all night. 28-17, 1:58 to go in the third quarter.
We need a stop.
4-receiver set. Bullhorse lines up to the left of Stocks. That's going to be a false start.
I believe it
against
is.
Brody Lippa.
I believe it is. We do see it that way. Got it.
And with that, they're actually going to call that on Bulldogs offsides. Okay, appreciate that from Heiser. I didn't see that. I did see that Lippa jump, but in either case, 1st and 5 from the 35. Heavy press coverage. Stocks drops back. He wants it deep. He's got a man.
Oh,
and it is. Yeah, I knew that was coming out. He had his jersey. I think that's gonna be against Paxton O'Malley, who's been doing his best to stay on J.C. Anderson all night.
You know what? In that case, Chad, I'll take the 15 yards
I
over
will
a
too.
touchdown. I mean, he was beat. He had a step on him, and obviously he had to do something to try to break that up, and he got on his, held him a little bit, and that was a PI. But I'd rather see that than a touchdown.
Yeah. And what's interesting is in the first quarter, they played J.C. Anderson so loose in coverage. Now they're pressing up, and he's getting a step on him.
Yeah, good. Well,
the crowd didn't like that. Hopefully that gets filtered out.
I don't know if we have a beep button on Bulldog TV. We've need one of the. By the way, corporate sponsors, we're looking for more, so we can get beep buttons. But I'll get back to that, Chad, after this play.
Stocks, handoff, Bullhurst. He gets out of it somehow, but Javon will not let him get through the second level.
Javon showing why he's all-conference player. He's going to be definitely a first-teamer, unanimous. He's just beating him up inside. Corporate partners for this year. I've been erroneously saying our corporate partners. I think I've given credit to a couple that don't necessarily deserve it. So our corporate partners, listen up. It's Dr. Andrew White, Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, D1 Networks, First State Bacon Forest, Illinois National Guard. I'll get back to that. Jackson Quality Construction, Mid-America Mart, and Subway of Mahomet. Thank you.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we're in Mahomet, Illinois. Bullhorst, there's a penalty.
Another penalty. Now, what could that be?
That's got to be holding off that right side.
Yeah.
And slow to get up is Luke Miller, number 51. He's got something wrong with his leg or his ankle.
A chop block.
And that will be a holding. Illegal motion. I even saw him with the signal.
Well, better than me. Was that a chop block? What is that signal? I don't know my signals. I need a sign language interpreter, Chad.
Well, I just gave you one, Dan.
Thank you.
It's a legal shift, legal motion.
Okay,
it's going to be declined.
Yeah, I mean they
because
like
it's a loss.
Yeah, they like the loss. They lost one on that play.
And
brings up
down.
2nd and 11.
2nd 11, 1:02 to go. Third quarter. Time is ticking. Under 1 minute now. 28-17. Big stop is needed for the Bulldogs. And coach is going to take a timeout. Hey, we're going to stay right here, Dan.
Let's stay right here.
Because I want to talk to you about. I brought it up last week.
Yes, sir.
Who designed the football field? You remember I asked that?
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, well, how did it get?
Mm-hmm.
We learned this week, didn't we?
Well, you learned. It popped up on your phone. I don't remember who it was. Was it Harvard, Yale, or one of those? But it was originally the racetrack.
Yep.
Where they raced horses.
Correct.
And they came up with this game where they used the inside of the racetrack.
That is correct.
That happened to be 100 yards.
And it used to be, I think, 200 yards. They shortened it to 110.
Okay.
How
and then,
fascinating is that?
And something about, correct me if I'm wrong, that kicks were worth more than touchdowns?
They were. Kicks were worth more than touchdowns.
Originally in the game?
I would make for pretty boring football,
Can you imagine? Jackson Davis would love that.
Are you kidding me?
But can you imagine a 4-pointer kick and a 2-point touchdown? That would change the game a little.
Well, that's where it came from. We have our answer.
Yep.
Speaking of horsing around, we'll be here for the rest of the game. 49 seconds to go to end the third quarter. 3rd and 12, a big third down for the Bulldogs. Looking for a stop and a chance to stay in this game. Stocks drops back outside all kinds of time. And he's going to be pursued and throws it out of bounds.
Great defense.
Well, it was actually intended. It looked like it was going out of bounds. And we've got a player down. He took a huge hit.
He took a huge hit. Everybody had the right to that ball when it was in the air, and everybody met at the ball, and it looked like number 4.
That's going to be Brody Lippa.
Yeah, he took a whack down there on that sideline. Good defense, pass defense, and that puts them in a punting situation, just what we needed.
One of the few times tonight we've been able to pull it off. Let's see if it matters.
Manuel and Seymour back deep for the Bulldogs. The kicker again is the punter, is Shoemaker. The same one that's been kicking that ball. Also punts. Gabe Shoemaker, 6'1" senior. He'll be kicking somewhere in college, I got to imagine. Actually, he doesn't do the punting. That's a different number, Chad.
Oh.
About got it.
About got it.
That's Seymour. He gets taken down there. So for you Mount Zion fans that know already my correction, the punter is number 88, Braxton Rhodes. It's not Shoemaker.
Hey, that's my mother's maiden name, Dan.
Braxton or Rhodes?
Neither. Shoemaker.
Okay. Very good.
And you know that in the ancient days, your last name was your occupation. Did you know that?
That's right. That's why you had some blacksmiths.
All I want to know is, what does a Waldinger do for a living?
It's people of the trees. I'm from the forest, Chad.
Well, I don't think anyone will
German.
argue with that. Still live like it today. Handoff to Casillas across the 24 down to the 25-yard line.
Okay, wise guy. What the heck's a Collins?
Exactly.
It's a cobbler.
It's a cobbler? That sounds perfect for you.
A shoe cobbler.
Yeah, that sounds about right, as you have to kick your shoes off in here and stink the booth up. Put your cobblers back on so we can call a ball game.
We just need to put the mics down and go home.
What does Heiser mean? Heiser, what's the German definition of Heiser?
I don't know. We've got a little break. Maybe he can tell us.
Greatness. That's all I got to say is greatness.
There it is. Godfather Heiser.
Clearly, it also means disillusionment.
Okay, we're crawling our way right into the fourth quarter.
Well, the four fingers are up on both sidelines. 28-17, Mount Zion still in control, and the Bulldogs trying to get back in this.
Chad, we're not out of it yet. We made a nice little run in that second quarter of the first half. Maybe we put some things together in this second half of the second half, if you will.
Oh.
And close this game out. We're only down 2 scores. We do have some weapons. We just need to keep making stops and giving our offense a chance to get in the end zone.
Well, the second half of the second half would be cut in half, which would be in a quarter. So we're in the fourth quarter.
Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome.
Math is mathin'. The math is mathin'.
Let's see if Ryan Pruitt can rally this troop. These troops.
The troops.
In motion goes Bryson. Tiefenthaler.
I'm so proud of you,
I
Chad.
knew it. 3 years
I am
on.
so proud of you, and he's only a junior.
Yeah, well. Handoff. Casillas off the left side. He's still on his feet. Across the 25 down to the 27-yard line. That'll bring up third down.
Connor Fox comes in from the secondary to make a play on Casillas, but he rolled away from a couple tackles, picked up a hard 4. Brings up 2nd and 6.
One of my favorite songs in the 80s.
What's that?
Hungry Like a Fox.
Ooh. I don't know anything about the 80s music.
Yeah.
Just what I heard from the old people.
You still had a bib on.
Yep.
These whippersnappers. Pruitt, fake handoff, has pressure. Gonna tuck it, still there. Gonna roll out to his right, still looking.
Job.
He's gonna hold it across the 30
Man.
down to the 31-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. Tough that pocket just collapsed.
It did. Ryan did a heck of a job to get out of that mess that he got himself into. Actually, he didn't get himself into. He got out of that mess. Makes something out of nothing. But we're still got some work to do here. 3rd Fourth and 4, excuse me.
You got to go for it.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Fourth quarter time, you got to make some plays. Down 2 scores.
Empty backfield. One of two things is going to happen. He's going to take the linebackers out of it. Watch number 22, Henry Toth, from the outside. It's a quick
Good pass.
He's got it. And that will be
Good
a
pass.
first down.
Good pitch and catch. Really good timing route to Mahomet-Seymour. Just like they do it every day in practice. And Ryan knew he had to make a good, clean throw. He did it. Owen secures it. 1st and 10. New life for the Bulldogs.
He stood right in the pocket as Toth was coming in on a blitz, outside blitz, which he's going to try to do again. Triple shift.
Getting shifty.
Manuel Ashby set up on the left. It's a pitch out to Casillas. No life there.
Strung out.
They just string it all the way down the line.
Yeah, that was Connor Fox again, and number 14 on the play, Calvin Becker. We haven't talked about him recently, that linebacker that leads all tackles all year for the Braves, makes another tackle there. And that's a tackle for loss, brings up 2nd and 12.
Hey, Dan, we like, I'll wait till this is after this play's over,
Yes,
and I'll
sir.
give a couple shout-outs here. Pruitt, fake, quarterback keeper off the left side, around the corner, still on his
There
feet.
we go.
And he'll scratch out about 7 on that.
Pruitt's finding something on the outsides, and we found a little bit of something on the outsides, but we need to still make some passing plays. This clock is ticking, and it's not our friend.
You know who is our friend, Dan?
Who's our friend?
Lucian Winberg, shout out from Mount Zion.
Okay.
Wrote in and told us Stock's first Bullhurst squat competition would be a nail biter. I'd like to see that.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that idea. I'm hearing it now, Heis.
That's the diesel.
The old diesel package is in. And doesn't quite work for that first one. Gets a yard.
Dan, I do have to call out, I think, the most amazing comment we've ever got.
Oh, this should be good.
This is epic.
Okay.
And if I knew the name, I would give them credit because it's so true
Okay.
in so many ways. Unsure if Dan and Chad are trying to be witty and failing or if they truly don't get along. But talk about having negative chemistry in the announcing booth. That is the best thing. Actually, we don't get along. I can't stand the guy, but I am under contract to
I love that.
play.
Yeah, we love the fans out there. Amazing.
Love it. Well, we're going to see it again. 4th and 1. Diesel package. Heavy's up front. 3 in the backfield. Pitch out to Casillas. He's got it. Still on his feet across midfield. And he'll roll down to the 47-yard line.
Attaboy, Marco.
And the negative chemistry continues.
I don't think I can give you a high five because that would feel wrong. Oh, great
Thanks.
play from Casillas.
All kidding aside, thanks for everyone for tuning in.
Absolutely. We love it.
And with that, new life, 8:26 to go, 28-17. I am 100% going to frame that and put it up
Oh,
in the booth.
yes. That's
Casillas off the left side. No, it's a quarterback keeper. Rolls out.
Yes.
Across the 40. Down to the 30. And he'll be taken out of bounds as soon as he turns around.
that
Oh, I
plays
know who
there.
that's going to be. Bryson Tiefenthaler.
Attaboy, Chad.
Atta kid.
That's some more positive energy coming your way.
Well, it's probably
Okay.
because this duct tape mustache.
2 claps for that one. I tell you what, Ryan did a good job. He had 2 receivers to pick from. He picked the one that was more open. That was Tiefenthaler. Another first down. Now we're moving.
.809.
12 seconds on the play clock.
Under 10, down to 8. Snap back. Hand off to Casillas. He's got company up front, but rolls across the 25-yard line. Down to the 24.
Yeah, they're mixing it run, pass, just to keep defense honest that time. Casillas up the middle, picks up a couple yards, maybe 1. 8 minutes left to go in this one. Bulldogs 17, Mount Zion 28. It's like they're going to stop the clock. We've got some discussion going on down the field or maybe an injury. Ryan, You got any input on what's happening now? Did we lose a shoe?
It's another wardrobe malfunction by Cade Ashby.
Okay. Give him some duct tape and tie them babies up.
Hey, Dan, we've talked about it off and on about the Blue Dots.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Patrick Quinn.
Oh, yeah.
Tuning in from Tolono in class of 1998.
Yeah, he's a big part of that Blue Dot Society, Blue Dot Club. That's 4-year members of the Bulldog football team, for those of you that are wondering what Blue Dot means.
Coach calling his own play into Ashby, who will take it in. 8 minutes to go.
There's some laundry out there. Or is that a piece of trash in the backfield?
I think it's a hot dog wrapper.
Okay. Probably
I'm
Heiser's.
sorry, that was trying to be witty.
Oh, well.
Ashby in motion, sets up in the H-back. Hand off to Casillas. Straight
Okay.
up the middle, and he slips right at the 13-yard line.
Oh, man, he had one guy to beat, and he did slipped very, very slightly at the end, but good run. First down, Bulldogs.
Connor Fox there to scoop that up.
Here comes diesel package. Fire up the engines again.
Time is ticking, 7:39 to go. We're eating up a lot of clock.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of time, but we're going to need that defense to stop. First things first, we need to score.
Both teams, 2 timeouts. Heavy package. Pitch out to Ashby.
Get there,
Still on
Ashby.
his feet across the 4th. A
Fumble!
fumble! And they're going to say he was down. A huge break as Will Moore picks up that ball as it goes into the end zone.
Wow. Talk about a big break. That ball looked like it was loose, but apparently it wasn't. We're going to stay in that diesel package. Momentum shift.
I don't know how I never knew that Javon was in the diesel package.
Oh, yeah, he's always been right in the middle.
Pitch out. Ashby still on his feet down to about the 2-yard line.
Short.
6:50 to go. Bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, he's got to be right there on the 1-yard line, it looks like.
They need to go tempo here, and they do. That's a false start. As Casillas was trying to get set, he jumped a little bit. That'll cost him 5.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. And it is going to be, yep, it's going to go against the offense. That'll put us back 5 yards. The down marker says it was a first down, which I believe is true. So that'll just set us back 5 yards. First and goal from about the, 9 or 10 maybe. Or, 7-yard line.
I think it's actually Is it first still?
I think that was a first down play. They had picked up the first down on the last Ashby run. So first and goal from the 7. 6:30 left and ticking.
Pruitt, pitch out. Casillas cuts it back inside.
Good
He's
cut.
going to roll across for a touchdown. Bulldogs.
Let's go.
Heading right down to the man with the plan, Ryan Heiser.
Well, I can tell you that Marco Casillas has earned every yard on this one. I don't know if you guys are watching these plays develop, but once Casillas gets past the first line of defense, he finds the nearest defender and punishes them. Flat out trolls his back or drops his shoulder and runs over the linebacking staff. So picking up 5 to 6 yards per carry, doing well there on the Bulldog drive. Now we need to stop on defense.
We're going for 2 here, boys. It's to Casillas. Flip back to Manuel. Manuel on the outside. Takes a turn. He gets hit hard by number 25.
Huge hit.
Landon Morrow with the big stop for the Braves.
And we've got another one down.
It looks like another cramp. Hey, Bulldogs now right back in it, Chad. Down 5. 6:23 left to go. Let's stay here.
I like the call for 2.
Yeah.
I do because you're running out of time. You need to stop them. Touchdown is not guaranteed.
Yeah, I mean, you give Jackson, if you do get the 2, Jackson, then you're only a 3-pointer away from tie ball game. And you know what? We still got to score one way or another, so I don't mind the call either. Well, let's set the table here down the stretch. Bulldogs making another comeback attempt here in this quarter. They were down almost kind of left for dead, but they've brought themselves right back into this ball game, Chad.
I think you're doing an onside here, and I'll tell you why. You've got to stop them either way.
Yeah.
You at least have a chance to get it back. You shorten the field, but that doesn't change the fact that you've got to stop them.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, what do we got, 2 timeouts left?
Both teams, 2 timeouts, 6.5 to go.
I don't know. That's a risky play, but I see your point. I don't know. You're asking your defense no matter what to make a stop. And I think I'd rather put them as deep as possible. Unless you feel good about the execution of that onside kick. You've seen us execute it before.
We've done it several times this year, but
we did it this game.
The thing that concerns me most is Mount Zion's ability to run the ball and eat the clock.
Correct. And you know, you wonder if they're going to put their hands team out here in anticipation of some sort of onside. You do see JC coming out on the front line. I don't know if he's always there. He certainly could be. All receivers on the front line, though, Chad.
Yeah, they are. They got 5 here.
They got their hands team out there. They got Harvey, Lippa, all the receivers right there in the front. So 1 man back deep. And it's Braden Maxey deep. Let's see what we have here. Jackson gets his team ready. Here comes the man in motion. It is an onside kick. And it's well covered by Ricky Jones, right in the middle. Okay.
I mean, so what did they give up? 20
yards. You're right. Nope, not a bad place to start. They've been starting on average around the 30, so maybe it's 10 yards you give up. No matter what, it comes down to this. We need to make a stop.
Heavy run or heavy run. I think Heiser has something down there for us. Heiser?
Yeah, I got to think that Mount Zion's going to run the ball here. They've got a 5-point lead here, and they want to maintain that margin. The Bulldogs really need to send Bo back up the middle and Noah Frank. They need to put so much pressure on the quarterback and make sure we stop the run.
Well, it's either that or they're going to take an early strike. It's kind of amazing to me
chess
that
game,
the safeties are playing so deep. Mahomet showing pressure. Stocks.
Good job.
Right there. And they will take it for a loss of about 6.
Heiser asked for it. Noah Frank delivered. Noah blasted right through that line to get to the running back.
I think that
Lost
we
to
haven't
5.
even seen that tonight. That had to have been a miscommunication on the O-line.
I don't know, but it was an awesome play from Noah. Loss of 5, 6 minutes and counting. Both teams with 2 timeouts. You got to imagine they're going to look for JC at some point in this possession.
And they're
going to take every bit of that clock. 8 seconds left on the play clock.
5:44 to go. Press coverage on JC Anderson. Drop back out in the flat to Bullhorst.
Come on, Bo.
And he gets him.
Great open field tackle from Bo. The Godfather asked for Bo back, and he asked for Noah Frank, and he got both of them. Ryan, who you want on the next play?
I think it's Javon time.
All right, we'll take it. The gong is out. It's Javon time, he says.
3rd and 13, 5:15 to go, 23-28. A tighter game than anyone anticipated.
A heavyweight fight, Chad. We said it at halftime. Coach said it at halftime. This is a heavyweight
It all
fight.
comes down to this. You're keying on J.C. Anderson or a quarterback keeper. 3rd and 13.
Get some pressure,
Stocks
Javon.
drop back. He's got all kinds of room on the outside.
Got too much room. Close it.
And where are they going to mark this? They're going to – whoa. Wow, he walked up 2 yards.
Oh, it's going to be right there at the marker. Where are they going to set it?
That is an amazing spot, actually.
Yeah.
They're gonna measure this.
No, I think they're going to give it to him. They're
Oh,
moving the
goodness.
chains. Yeah.
Well,
they got
the
a
ref
favorable
waved it
spot.
out at the 48 and then walked up to the 50.
A very favorable spot. But you know what? We don't have the instant replay at our disposal, so maybe it was a good one. We don't know.
We never know. We know very little.
Nonetheless, first down. 4:42 left to go in this one. They're going to call time. The ref wants to talk about it here.
Well, crowd doesn't like it.
No,
Pretty vocal
no,
there,
I
but Coach was in the side judges here. They're going to talk it out with back judge.
Yeah, I don't know that they can change the spot. I don't know what there is to really talk about here, Chad. Nonetheless, they're going to get together and talk about it. I mean, I think Coach Atkins just wants to know, hey, was there any communication to measuring? Maybe they want a measurement before you just call that first down. We'll see what they decide.
Little conference with Coach Atkins, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's getting in their ear, asking for a measurement.
Yeah, I think they're a little quick to just go ahead and move those chains. I think he wants at least them to take a look at it. Clock stops.
Well, it's a little late now since the center had his hand on the ball.
Yeah, I don't know that they can do much about changing anything at this point. 4:39 left, 23-28, Mount Zion. Mount Zion will head to the sideline and use this as an opportunity to talk about it. And the refs send him back on the field because we don't have a timeout officially. The clock will start running on his whistle, and it does. 1st and 10 for Mount Zion.
You need a strip ball, a fumble, a sack, something here to get it going. Crowd back in it. They want this.
Yeah, I need to go scrape him.
6 down, 5-4, 3 seconds. Hand off to Bullhorse. He's got all
lot of
kinds of
room.
room out on the right side,
Paxton
and he's
can't
across
get
the
him.
30, 25. He'll go out of bounds. He's tackled. I can't believe there's not a penalty on that.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't call a late hit, but they didn't.
And
Bullhorse.
just like that, the wind goes out of the sails.
Yeah, Bullhorse with a big run.
Well, we talked about it. You've got to find a way to stop that run.
Mm-hmm.
And we've only done it a couple of times tonight. Credit goes to Mount Zion, actually. Amazing running back, quarterback, very shifty.
Very shifty, very experienced. Well-coached team. Bulldogs still not out of it yet. They need to make a stop right here, right now.
Bullhorse gets the carry.
Scrape him.
He scrapes across, and he's actually going to be taken down. I think it's Hammer.
Hammer and Boback both got a little piece of him that time, but this is when you want them trying to punch that ball out any way you can. Mount Zion doing a good job up front tonight. Evan Ashmore is one of their anchors, 6'5", 313, Chad.
Whiz.
75 on your playbook. He's a big boy. Another guy out there doing a good job for them is Broden Reynolds, 6'5", senior, 256. But we need our Bulldogs to make a stop here.
They're going to spread this defense out and likely run it up the gut. Little miscommunication on the DBs. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle.
Boy,
and down to the 2-yard line, still on his feet. No whistle yet.
That's a good.
Finally get it down to the 2-yard line.
Good, tough run. I think the Stripes missed a hold on that play in the backfield. I don't know how they missed that one, but they did. Talon Decker finally made the stop. It's 1st and goal for Mount Zion, 3:11 left. They're going to take their time on this play, Chad, maybe run this clock all the way down. I'm not sure what they're heading. The whole team heads to the sideline to get the play. And now they're coming back.
Well, the play clock down to 7 seconds. Will they get set? Down to 4, 3.
JC going to get it.
Quarterback keeper, he will not get in.
That was a weird set of events. They went all the way over the sideline, half the team.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I thought maybe they were going to take a penalty.
And they come back with a wildcat to JC that doesn't amount to anything. That was a weird deal.
Well, let's play this out. If the Bulldogs can be successful, that'll be 31. It'll be an 8-point game. But that clock continues to tick down below 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
It's a big ask. You got to keep them out of the end zone. They're on the half-yard line. Clock's ticking. We'll be under 2 after this play. They stay in that wildcat, Chet.
JC will get it. And no signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Mount Zion with 1:55 to go. Wildcat to JC Anderson.
Interesting. I mean, he's long. All he's got to do is fall forward, and they're in on that one. That's what happened. Touchdown, Braves.
I'm willing to bet when we talk to Coach after the game, he's going to say that spot was a pivotal point.
Yeah, it was tough. You know what? Regardless, we had opportunities to make a stop, but you're right. That was a big play in this game in this fourth quarter. 1:55 left. Mount Zion, they're going to go for 2 here. 34-23. They're up 11. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter anyway.
So I'm not sure what the holdup is here. Play clock's going to go all the way to 0. They'll have to set it back another 5 yards. A lot of confusion here on the Mount Zion side on the point after.
Well, also in the booth.
Yeah. Bulldogs take advantage to get some substitutions in here.
Well, there's old Vance.
Oh, Vance Clark coming in for the Dogs.
Speaking of big boys, Vance Clark, 6'9", 305.
Wow. He's a big boy. You're right. That took the wind right out of the sails of the Mahomet Bulldog side.
So you're going to have to get creative on the offensive calling because you know they're going to be playing a prevent style defense, knowing you're going deep.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, let's shout out all of our Bulldog TV members that are helping us behind the scenes. We always love to thank Simon Anderson. He's in charge of all this from the start. He does such a good job getting these students ready and getting all this tech ready and organizing everything. But the workers on the cameras, they go unnoticed. Jaden Brumfield, Josh Oliger, Alex Ziegler, Jake Rohde on camera, Everest Guerrero on the clock. And you know what? We can't talk about Bulldog TV without shouting out Nick DiFilippo, who got all this rolling long ago, and he's still a big part of Bulldog TV, so shout out to him. And, of course, the best producer all around.
Cletus,
RZ, the Ryan Ziegler man, behind all of the production here at Bulldog TV. And a shout out to Chris Roberts.
he might be the only reason we're not fighting in this booth.
Well, according to the viewers, some viewers, we have some negative energy, Chad. We're going to have to be more positive.
Whoever that person is, they're a good judge of character. They can really tune in.
They understand our dynamic perfectly. That is for sure. I can't wait to get out of the booth. 1:55. Not looking good for the Bulldogs. It's been a long time since we've dropped an Apollo Conference game. Been about 5 years since we've dropped a conference game, and that's a credit to a lot of great teams over the years owning the conference. The kick is up, no problem for Gabe Schumacher going back a few yards. No problem at all for him.
Well, Bulldogs have to find it's not impossible. Seems a little bit improbable with 1:55 to go. They got to find 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they got to find 2 scores, and they got to do it quick. You got to score quick, got to onside it, recover it, and do it again. Not unheard of.
Key to this drive is going to be giving Ryan Pruitt time with that offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've called his name a couple times. Henry Toth. He's been blitzing from that defensive end position. He's not I don't think he's a defensive end. He's actually a linebacker, I think. But he's cheating up and blitzing. We've got to keep an eye on him. Give Pruitt some time to sling that ball down the field.
Yeah, there's always added pressure when they know you have to pass and move the ball quickly. They're going to be dialing it up for sure.
Well, look, I mean, if they're going to play deep set, 5 DBs, maybe even 6, inside bubble screens, get it across the field, go tempo.
Well, we're right back at home next week, but we'll get to that after the game. We're not done here just yet. Shoemaker, the kicker. Seymour, deep.
Do we see a trick play, a reverse or something? Of course, he's been kicking it out of the back of the end
Yeah,
zone.
he's going to kick it out again. That's exactly what he does. He's got a heck of a leg. He does it again.
Boy, he kicks like a donkey.
He kicks like a donkey.
Oh, extracurricular activity again. There's a penalty that's going to be on the Bulldogs. Completely unnecessary.
Yeah, they kind of baited him into it, and he took the bait, unfortunately. Well, Ryan, you still got your ears on? I think Ryan's heading to the booth maybe. I can't quite tell. Looks like he's heading this way. He might
have just gone to the parking lot.
He might have joined us in a minute. Or he might be retiring.
Well, he can't go. He can't go to the booth because we need him in his headset down there with Coach.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Coach wants to have a couple of words with us. Apparently, he's probably been listening too.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming up here, Ryan is. So that's a 15-yarder will tack on and put us back even deeper to start this drive with 155 left to go. And Pruitt start this drive with a screen to Tiefenthaler. And he gets maybe 5-6 yards, Chad. We're going to need something deeper.
No surprise, 5 receiver set. Drop back, he's looking across the middle, heavy pressure, pocket collapses.
Yeah.
And he's taken down there as the clock winds just below 1:30.
Yeah, we talked about, like, there's just so much pressure when you know that we have to pass. They're just dialing up the pressure on their end. 121 counting.
And finally, we've got 2 safeties. Thought for a second there we're only going to have 1. Under 19 seconds to go, the play clock. Pruitt zips it across the middle of the field, and it's incomplete, broken up by number 25. That's going to be Landon Marrow. Great defensive coverage. Nothing you could have done there.
No, Pruitt tried to fit it into a small window. Good coverage from Mount Zion. Brings up 4th down. This is our kind of last breath here with 1 minute left.
Well, you don't need a touchdown right now. You need a first down.
Yes, sir. 5 receivers wide.
5 receivers, 1 safety over the top. Motion. Casillas sets up in the H-back. Rolls out to his left. Pruitt looks downfield. Incomplete.
Late one?
There's no flag, but that should have been.
Surprised there wasn't. A little surprised that'll do it, though. Mount Zion takes over on downs. That's going to be a wrap for this one. They'll just have to down the ball maybe once or twice. And the end of the run, so to speak, for the Bulldogs' dominance of the Apollo Conference starts over next week. We'll get a new run started next week. Mount Zion with some formalities here to wind this one down. 58 seconds on the clock. And all they got to do is down the ball here. Stick with us. We'll have Coach Atkins down on the field right after the game. And that should be, we've got to do this one more time. And yeah, that's gonna be a wrap. But we're not gonna go. We'll take a quick break after this game's over, of course. But we'll come right back to us because we'll have Coach Atkins post game. And that one should do it. Mount Zion will win this one 35-23. Let's take a break. We'll be back on Bulldog TV.
And that'll bring the game to a close. Your Bulldogs will be back here next Friday night, October 3rd, for Friday Night Lights. Make sure you tune into Bulldog TV. Anytime you can't make a home game for the Bulldogs, you can tune into Bulldog TV on YouTube.
Should we announce when we're shutting down?
All your favorite sports being streamed live.
So I'm going to give him phone's mic. So it's just going to be just up.
So you push it down to go to off, pull it up to no. Look, it rotates. Watch.
Coach. Hey, Coach, first and foremost, who'd you just give a hug to there?
Say that again.
Who'd you just give a hug to there? Was that your folks?
Yeah, my mom and dad. Yep, this
That's
will be
awesome.
their last game that they get to see this year in person.
That's awesome.
They're heading down back to Florida, their home, so hated to end it on a loss, seeing them again. But I know they watch you guys every Friday night that we're at home, so appreciate you guys doing that because they love watching these guys in orange and blue for sure.
Yeah, Coach, a couple things that we noticed that kind of felt like turning points, right? One of them was the horse collar call, which was pretty clear to us. It wasn't. You had him by his sleeve. And then when they ran out here at midfield, that kind of seemed to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. That, you know, in the game of football, there's so many things that sway momentum, that sway, keeping drives going or maybe stalling out drives. And I felt like that happened multiple times tonight on both sides of the ball. Hats off to Mount Zion. They're a great ball club. Again, get second in state and return as many kids as they do. We knew we were going to have our hands full, but we just can't make the mistakes that we made, and they were simple mistakes. If you're supposed to stay contained, you can't suck inside. You can't try to do somebody else's job. And I felt like tonight we did that too many times. Again, on both sides, we're not a team that can play from behind the chains. We're not a team that when we get in second and third long, that's not conducive to us and our style. And again, we did that way too many times tonight. In saying all that, I guess if there's a silver lining or a positive for this, we lost by 12 points, to the second place team and made as many mistakes as we did. That's the crazy thing is, I told them, I said, we got 4 left. We got to win all 4 of them. We got to come back to work on Monday. We're going to see truly just what our leadership is and what type of team that we have this year and going forward. Next week's going to tell a lot, no doubt.
Yeah. Coach, we talked about last week or we saw last week that penalties were a struggle. We saw 35, 40 yards or something to that effect in the first quarter. Were you surprised by that? How did you get it under control in the second half? Apart from that unsportsmanlike on the kickoff, which was unfortunate, it kind of you reined it in. So what was going on there?
Yeah, we did. We reined it in, but again, when we reined in the penalties, then we had blown assignments, and it's like, we talk all the time about putting together a full game and playing sound football for 4 quarters. And, like you said, it was kind of the penalties in the first half with a few blown assignments here or there, and then it was a few penalties in the second half with more blown assignments. And it's just, again, we can't afford to do that, especially when you're playing great teams like Mount Zion. We can't beat ourselves. And I told the kids, let's beat Mount Zion. Let's not beat the Bulldogs. And unfortunately, I felt like tonight we beat ourselves more than maybe we tried to beat Mount Zion.
Hey, Coach. I think you're talking, discipline will be a theme this week. We talked about it maybe in the first half. But overall, I think positive-wise, you guys held Jacob Harvey to basically nothing.
0.
And you, in my opinion, you won the second quarter and the fourth quarter. So talk about the resilience of that. I know that doesn't make you sleep well at night, but talk about some of the positives, like shutting down a guy like Harvey, who you spoke so highly of coming in.
Oh man, you gotta first off you gotta sleep to be able to sleep well. So that's number one. But you're absolutely right. I mean, you saw it. The game plan was to take away Jacob Harvey. I still think he's one of the best wide receivers in the state of Illinois right now. And I know he had no catches and no yards. But he's an incredible player, and he demands that much respect. We said, the game plan going in is if we are going to get beat, it's going to be somebody else. We're going to force them to run the football, and we're going to make them throw it to somebody else if they're going to beat us. And that's exactly what they did. Again, I think JC had the best game he's had in the last 3 years that we've gone against him. He was the Ole Miss commit, tonight. I mean, he really showed it. He showed up and showed out, and hats off to him. And then they ran the ball effectively, which again, we knew that they could, giving them the light box that we did. We were going to force them to do it. I felt good about, certain times stopping the run. But then, we'd let the quarterback scramble, and he just I don't know the exact stats, but I can't wait to go back and look and see exactly how many third down scrambles he had to pick up the first down. I think that was certainly one of the game changers for sure.
It was, and the other thing we noticed up here in the booth is there was just a lot of big third down conversions that they made, and that you got to give them credit for being senior led. You talked about a lot of their returners in that experience, but looking ahead now, and I know Chad's got another question, but looking ahead, how do you get these guys ready for another back-to-back? You got another week, you got another tough opponent coming in Effingham. we got a quick turnaround. We got to forget this game. How do you get them to forget it quickly?
Well, you know, I hope they do, but I hope they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they let this sit for a little bit. And when I say that, I hope that they use it. Right, use it as the fire, use it as the frustration to come out and get after it this week in practice and have a great week of practice, and then unload your frustration on Effingham. You know, poor Effingham. I hate that, you know, for them that they're the next opponent, but if we do it like we're supposed to, we should come out a little ticked off and use this anger that we have and take it out on them, you know, so to speak. And again, we have 4 games left. We got to win all 4 of them. It starts with Effingham. We're going to take them 1 game at a time. We get them at home. We have to regroup. We need our senior leaders to step up and right this ship. You know, I told them, and I'm going to tell them again on Monday, how do you want your senior season to go? Right now, you write the chapter. This is your book with 4 games left. You're going to be able to look back on us someday and say, you know, this is how it went, you know, because that's how I chose it to go. And like I said, I'm excited for our seniors in that opportunity because I think they'll handle it very well. I love our kids, man. Again, we never quit. We never gave up. We just can't have that many mistakes, you know. So we'll come back to work. You know that.
Yep.
You guys know that. We'll come back to work. We'll work hard, and we'll get ready for Effingham. We'll put together a great game plan, and we'll go out and execute the best we possibly can.
Coach, last question for you. I know you got to get back to the locker room, but on paper, Mount Zion was pass heavy 71% of the time. Did the fact that they came out and ran so much surprise you?
Yes and no. It did because they didn't do that last year. You know what I mean? We forced them to run the football last year, and they didn't do it. So it did, but at the same time, no, it didn't, because that's what they should have done. And credit to Patrick and the offensive staff over there. I thought they were going to get away from it, you know, and they kind of almost beat themselves a little bit there at the end, you know, throwing a couple of passes and whatnot, giving us a chance. But then, you know, again, the QB scramble right in front of our sideline for the big pickup on 3rd down was just absolutely huge. And then they went back to running it again. But we knew our game plan was we were going to force them to run the football. We were going to take away their pass, like you said, 71% pass. We're going to make them run the football, and they did. So,
yeah. Well, Coach, we sincerely appreciate your time. Tough loss tonight. We got a new team to prepare for.
Yes,
this
sir.
is water under the bridge. Again, appreciate your time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate you guys and all you do.
Okay, well, with that, Dan.
That's a wrap.
Well, before we bicker anymore, that'll be a wrap here. Mount Zion comes out on top by a couple of scores here. Back here next week.
I like this sticker on there.
Yeah,
That's
well,
nice.
that's going to come off.
Okay.
Back here next week for Effingham. Tune in.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. We'll see you next year. Well, maybe next week. We'll see you next week.
How about Friday?
Yeah.